I can't stand any of you dumb fucks in this goddamn chat. Oh my fucking god, I hate the left. I hate liberalism. I hate everything that's going on every single day of the week. I hate my life. I hate streaming. I hate socialism. I hate everyone who thinks that activism is being the most annoying, holier than thou, and ultimately woke leftist. You did it. You have unlocked nihilism within me. Nothing will ever get better. We are never gonna make out still goddamn conversation on any of these issues. Everybody just simply wants to fucking chirp into the wind because they have no power and they recognize their utter powerlessness in the face of unjustifiable constructs that we fucking exist under. And the best possible fucking thing you can do is be goddamn annoying, okay? Oh God. Right when the reporter is asking me about optimism, I wanna fucking just shut it off, dude. I wanna shut everything off. I just wanna go away. If I 100% think you should someday go on sub-only mode, what do you mean? The most annoying people are literally like the 40-month subscribers. The person that caused me to fucking spiral just now is Hidijo Offliner or whatever, and that's a routine nuisance and an offliner in this community, okay? He is a consistent voice of nuisance, okay? What are you talking about? The people who actually brick me, the people who actually cause me to fucking spiral out of control are always the people who have been in this fucking community for years who never shut the fuck. It's literally just like I'm not even singling him out. He is just one example. But this happens all the fucking time, bro. Anyway, one of the worst aspects of like this kind of gathering online is that people don't behave like this in the real world. That's unironically what was talking about. That why have so much hope for the future of America when I'm out in the fucking streets, right? 'Cause I see grandparents and I see kids and I see regular ass folk that see right from wrong. They protest and that gives me confidence. And then when I go back to the internet and I get fucking yelled at by a bunch of screen age or iPad babies who are 38 years old who think that the most like radical socialist position is to constantly chirp in a fucking Twitch streamer's chat and hyper scrutinize everything and then like refuse understand like broader points, okay? Refuse to be open-minded, then I'm black-pilled again. It's virtually impossible to be black pill if you're online all the fucking time. Everything that we do here is so bad, it's so fucking bad.
It's time to go full demon.
Part of the reason why I'm in a suit all the time is because wearing a suit, basically like lingerie for old conservative ladies. Yeah, they love that shit. Gets them horny, 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 Gucci Marks generated this shit.
Got my motherfucking suit on, baby, 'cause I wanna make love with these old right ladies. A small ass head with a big ass suit and tie, 'cause these grannies turn me on and makes me wanna cry. It all started with this lady, she was reading to me. She said she left the country right around the late 80s 'cause of the commies, but I knew that bitch just told a lie. That granny fake, she from the south, I know granny is spy. Told her she should come over, suck my Turkish pickle. Wow. Don't you ever disrespect the hammer and the sickle now. Can you believe this fucking refugee? She should go back, just pack your things and leave. Can't stop thinking about them grannies, grannies. Pull up and pull down all them panties, panties. We could be making love in that wheelchair. I treat y'all right, better than Obamacare. Can't stop thinking about them grannies, grannies. Pull up and pull down all them panties, panties. Run my hands straight through Got my motherfucking suit on, baby. It's already far past your bedtime, ladies. You should be home Googling hasn't pike of meat pics. Check out my Turkish pickle if you haven't seen it. Cause I think if you're at that age as an old lady, you shouldn't be running around acting all crazy. All sorts of fucked up being like it's mentally ill. You should be at home, put on some hats and chill. These old ladies should be flicking their beans. To my Turkish pickle, yeah, I like to be seen. These old ladies should be flicking their beans. Give it a rating, ladies, but please don't be mean. These old ladies should be flicking their beans. To my Turkish pickle, yeah, I like to be seen. These old ladies should be flicking their beans. Give it a rating, ladies, but please don't be mean.
I want to begin by stating I take responsibility for infringing the content loop. The lawsuit was not frivolous. When I said the lawsuit was frivolous and based on misogyny, it was to garner sympathy, protect my own reputation, and retaliate against the clients. This lawsuit has given me a greater understanding of copyright protection, people's copyrights, and the importance of protecting copyrights in the online content creation community. It is important for the entire content creation community to respect the intellectual property rights of other creators, and I will adhere to the lessons I've learned throughout this process going forward. I also want to make clear that I did not receive any support, financial or otherwise, from Hassan Piker. Hassan never even reached out to me privately to offer words of support. Speaking honestly, I found his indifference to my suffering hurtful, especially after he hinted he might help me behind the scenes. It felt like he wanted to receive credit from the public for helping me without providing any no Casey, no cry. No Casey, no cry. No Casey, no cry. No Casey, no cry. As to the GoFundMe money, to the extent there are any remaining funds after I pay my attorney's fees, I have agreed to pay the remaining funds to the clients. The funds will not go to anyone else, including Denims or Frogan, to defend their lawsuits. For the record, I have agreed to cooperate with the clients in their litigation against the H3 Snark mods for promoting my live stream. To the extent that I am able, I will offer my support, including testifying under oath to everything I have just stated, to help their cause. No Casey, no cry. No Casey, no cry. No Casey, no cry. No
Casey gonna cry. She lost that lawsuit.
Everything's going to be alright. Everything's going
Somehow.
to be alright. Everything's going
Alright,
to be
what is up,
alright.
witches?
Everything's going to be
Oh
alright.
shit, we are back.
Everything's going to be alright.
We're back!
Everything's
We ain't been back in a while.
alright. Everything's
Been doing overtime. I've been way too busy, so I took a break. That break is over.
and
we're ready to see what we've missed on the interwebs.
For example, weaponizing the death of Asmongold's mother was inexcusable. I should know better because I have
Alright, let's get the Fortnites fired up. Check back in on that. I saw Stan is up there. Let's get this turned down. Stan is up there. I saw it. American Dad. Yeah, I bought that one. How's everybody doing? Cameron, can I have moderator? No. Well, sure. Random person who I've never seen before, I'll give you complete control over the chat and my live stream. Why not? It sounds like fun, right? Jesus Christ. Thought this was an automated stream of third-person shooter clips. Why would you think that? I mean, most of my intro is first-person shooter clips. Me and my wife playing video games. But the stream's not about the video games. Speaking of my wife, she has just sat down to join us. My wife! Alright. Let's see if I can get us both up here. Guess we're gonna have to squeeze us both on there. There we go. I'll still like that. Probably need to make it a little bit. Alright, it's gonna be a little squeezed, a little pinched.
It is time to go full demon time.
If you guys are watching on a mobile platform and getting the vertical video, just know that the full streaming experience is. I'm going to have to adjust the brightness on that thing next time I stream it. It's way too bright and I look like a ghost.
It's a pretty much Halloween special.
Well, I wanted you to show up on camera, though.
I'm a Casper.
I wanted people to be able to see. I had to turn the brightness up. All right. So we're going to kind of dive right into it tonight because I'm later getting started than I wanted to. Yep. Let's get you. Yep. Let's get you some sound here. I should have left the music going so you could hear it, but that should do it. All right. But you know what? It's fine. Which one do you want to learn about first while we play Fortnite? You want to learn about the downfall of one James Stearling? Or would you rather watch Clav attempt and fail to get bitches?
I'd rather watch Clav attempt and fail to get bitches, but it's up to you.
I think that would be interesting to see a woman's perspective here. I want you to watch the many ways that he has attempted to get bitches, and I want to know, as a bitch yourself,
that I am.
if any of this would work on you.
Okay.
All right, like if you saw a guy, just remove clavicular from the equation. I know you don't like him as a person, but if a stranger who looked like that and acted like that, who you knew nothing about other than just that he's right there.
How about this? Let's even up the ante.
Oh.
Let's say it's someone that I should like. You know, like I don't know, like you, Tom Hiddleston. I don't know, somebody that I should like.
And they looked like that and acted like that.
No, they look like them, but they act like clavicular.
Well, I mean, he's a looks maxer. His looks are a big part of the selling point here.
Call me.
He's maxed out his
Call
looks
me
factor.
weird, but it doesn't do it for me. That's what I'm saying. Let's imagine he's somebody who would actually.
Those are maximized looks. Okay, those looks are that is peak human potential. All right, clavicular's looks. This is what looks maxing means. He has maximized the human form. That is scientifically formulated to make your panties wet.
Is it?
To make you flick your bean. Okay, that is scientifically formulated to make you flick your bean. Okay, to activate the little black box.
That science doesn't.
Okay, well, we'll find out. Okay, I guess we're starting with
As
clavicular.
They say, that dog don't hunt.
That dog don't hunt. Okay, Ben Shapiro.
Okay, well, no. But anyways.
All right. Well, okay. I guess I'm going to have to just keep the video over here because you'll be on this screen here. Let's get partied up in Fortnite. I did find some new stuff in Fortnite, though. I found a D&D mode that we could play, but we'll start with some. We'll start with what people know. We'll start with some Battle Royale.
Okay.
Get signed into this while I get this video pulled up, so we can learn all about clavicular and his failed attempts at getting bitches. With a video, I have not seen this video yet. I've seen some clips from his live stream. Now, we're not going to watch the whole live stream because it's just way too long. But I've seen some clips from it already of him attempting to pick up bitches in Paris. And Paris is that's the city of love.
Well,
Like, if you can't get bitches in Paris.
then I don't think you can get them anywhere.
So,
But go
well,
on.
he does still have one other option.
Prostitutes?
No, there's still one other place he can go
Oh.
to get bitches. And we know it works.
The bowels of hell.
And it doesn't, and you know, I have it on good legal authority that going here works to get bitches, even if you're fat, you're unemployed, you're a loser. All he has to do is go east.
Yeah, good.
All right, let's get this shit pulled up. And pop that video out. I'm gonna put that right here. All right, we'll
Do you
go
know
ahead.
who he reminds me of? And I just came to mind.
Who does clavicular remind you of before we start the clavicular video?
What was his name on that movie? How dare you make me bleed my own blood?
Thanos?
No.
Is it
When
Thanos?
did Thanos say that?
All that for a drop of blood.
No, the actual quote. How dare you make me bleed my own blood?
I know what you're talking about. But I don't-
Dodgeball. The bad guy from Dodgeball.
The one with the mustache?
Ben
that's what I'm
Stiller.
rocking right now.
Ben Stiller's character.
How dare you insult Ben Stiller?
I'm sorry to insult Ben Stiller, the great Ben Stiller, but
That
oh,
made oh yeah. Your Fortnite loaded on N64 levels right there.
I was gonna say that brought me back.
All right, let me send you the back.
It took me back. Oh.
Jesus Christ! Man,
Back
did that
to
go
the
downhill
Uncanny
quick.
Valley there.
All right. Let's learn all about Clav while we ready up while we start a battle royale.
Clavicular's one of these guys that thinks he's so much smarter and deeper than everyone else around him.
I feel like I just am able to see past like the facades and lies of people and institutions so easily that nothing could be fun, and I can't enjoy things the way low sentience people can. For example,
He's too smart to enjoy things. You don't understand him. You're not ready for this.
Okay.
sports.
Even though he
Yep.
routinely does some of the dumbest things online.
I gotta check my
How many
volume
drugs
levels.
is
Something
he on?
that doesn't sound very loud,
No,
but
it
is it? Let me check the volume meter.
I'm fucking tweaking.
Nah, it's plenty loud. I just need to adjust my headset. Okay.
And his name was White Goodman.
White Goodman.
Yeah, that was the villain on Dodgeball. That's who he reminds me of.
All right. Well, he routinely does some of the dumbest shit. To be one of the smartest guys in the room, he's done some of the dumbest shit.
Last time we saw Clavicular, he overdosed, promised to stop doing drugs, and then bought a nightclub. Since then, he's gone back to doing drugs.
Those pictures.
Yeah, he bought a nightclub.
I'm just saying that is a strange. I promised to not do drugs. Let me buy a nightclub.
Okay, well, you got to get full context to be fair to Clavicular before all his fucking looks, Max, and fans jump in here and tell me how wrong I am.
That's the order it happened in?
Okay, so the order it happened in is he OD'd on drugs
Okay.
in a nightclub, got kicked out of said nightclub, promised not to do drugs anymore.
Hold on, he got kicked out for ODing in the nightclub?
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously they took him out when EMS got
I
there.
mean,
and
yeah,
all
I guess.
Just
but
no,
yeah.
it's a bad look for the nightclub.
it
So,
is, it
so he
is.
wasn't
You're
allowed
right,
to
you're
go
right.
back to the nightclub. He promised not to do drugs anymore, and then bought a nightclub so that when he ODs in it, they can't kick him out.
Was it the same nightclub you OD'd in?
No, it wasn't that. It was a different nightclub. Okay, there we go. So now you're up to speed. All right.
I'm caught up on the lore.
Is this gonna load? Why is the PS4 so slow?
I don't know.
All right, it still says you're. Okay, yeah, you're still in here. Okay.
And here we go.
I don't know how you handle this.
Drugs. Yeah, I was doing a lot of cocaine, pre-gambling, drinking, cocaine, and
He justifies it because he can't talk to women without them.
literally can't function in public unless I'm.
He now lost the nightclub because he
Literally can't function in public unless he's fucked up.
I mean, that sounds like a problem.
That sounds like some incel shit.
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't that sound like a certain variety of waffle we know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can't function. I can't talk to women in public unless I'm fucked up.
I went off to college and realized that liquid courage was the only way I was going to be able to talk to a woman, and
Well, his is a little more than liquid courage.
well,
A lot of different forms of that courage going on there. A lot of different forms.
powdered form, pill form.
Injectables.
Injectables.
It's probably a suppository or two
Yep,
in there.
yep, yep. Enema.
I got an enema.
Let me go in the bathroom and do this enema real quick.
Let me hit this enema. Now I can talk to bitches. My ass is ready. Literally.
Really? How?
Did you fall?
I rolled off a tree. How?
Welcome back to Fortnite. Welcome back to.
Just how?
Alright.
He took a handshake deal from an Israeli mobster. Yes, this is real. He's had to hire a lawyer to try and figure it out for him. Clavicular is such a selfish loser. He has chlamydia, but he's still having sex with all these different women. He's
Why
not
not?
informing
He got the
them.
clap.
2 more days of my chlamydia medication.
So you're bitches, but you have chlamydia.
Yes.
He's only got 2 days of his chlamydia medication left. Look, to be fair, all right, first of all, he's doing this wrong. You're not supposed to tell them you have it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I know
he's
you're
awfully
supposed to tell
honest
people
about
when
it.
you have a disease, you're supposed to tell them. But also, the clap is one of those that's been cured. So if you've only got 2 days of the medication left, that means in 2 days you won't have the clap anymore. Just wait 2 days.
Just
You
wait
can't
2
wait
days,
2
man.
days? Just wait 2 days, man. It's not that long.
I mean, you gotta stick your dick in something, I guess.
That my roommate in college, the one that was a bouncer at a strip club,
Yeah.
we used to joke that he had to clap so many times it was a standing ovation. It was just a regular thing. He'd just get the clap. He'd go, I gotta take the little pink pill for a week, and then it'd be gone, and he'd be good to go, and then he'd do it again.
That applause.
Stop fucking strippers, man. Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Bouncers fucking the
drug,
strippers.
I
Keeps getting the.
guess.
That is how I learned that the ones that are curable are the clap and gonorrhea,
yeah.
which is, he learned the hard way, is the name of a disease and not the stripper's name. She
One
wasn't
would
telling
think
you
he would know that.
she wasn't telling you she is gonorrhea. That she
was-
had gonorrhea.
She said she had,
She has gonorrhea.
had gonorrhea.
Good
Big
thing it's
difference.
curable.
Big difference. Oh, God.
You could still pass on chlamydia even if you're taking medication. How is this not illegal?
Yeah.
And maybe the most hilarious part of
And it is illegal.
all, he got a nose job and ear surgery so he could mog in Paris Fashion Week, only for every girl to turn him down, causing him to crash out and call everyone in France ugly. He's coping by getting involved in French immigration politics
Yeah, this is interesting demographics, I'll say that.
and had to resort to
Yeah, well, you a fat bitch anyway.
There you go. There you go.
Skank.
Cunt.
Wait, weren't you hitting on me like 2 messages ago, you fat bitch?
Like 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, I was going to give a fat bitch a try. Now I'm not.
Nobody wants you, you fat cunt.
Skank.
Oh, God.
flying out an American girl so he could still look cool on Twitter. It destroyed his entire worldview.
Stop cold approaching for good? Yeah, I plan on it. I'm never doing cold approach again because I'm too famous and good looking. It's intimidating. So that's
famous.
That's why you're not getting the bitches. You're
He's
so
too
famous
famous.
and too good looking. It's both of those things. He's so famous and so good looking, it's intimidating. And, you know, women just don't know how to react
You
to that.
know, all
right, let's go.
I'm not one
Catch
to.
up.
I'm not one to pull these words out or anything, but if white privilege had a you know a picture next to it in the dictionary. Just saying.
No, his is pretty privilege.
Pretty
His
privilege.
looks max.
Sorry, pretty privilege.
Pretty privilege. There you go.
Actually, the reason that it doesn't work, right?
You're f***ing hideous now? Show face.
Why go to a butt doctor for a nose job? Giga Jester.
None of you guys understand looks maxing.
Clavicular.
Why go to a black doctor for a nose job?
Would it matter?
And he replies, none of you understand looks maxing. Do black doctors do better nose jobs?
Is he saying they do better nose jobs? Or
That's
they
what he's
don't?
saying. Like he had to go to the black one because he's trying to looks max, which would imply that they do the best job.
I'm confused. Why?
Wait. The one that did Michael Jackson's, was he white or black?
I mean, I'll be that. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, Michael
Good
Jackson's.
question.
Well, he was white at the time.
He was
I'm
white.
so confused right now.
Confused, yeah. I mean, I'm not getting a nose job like ever, but so I don't.
No,
really need
I
to
like
know.
your cute little nose the way it is.
Yes,
You're already looks maxed.
I love my nose the way it is. Thank you.
All natural, baby.
Yep.
Has built a fan base off of looks being the most important thing, so it's not surprising to see them turn on him when they don't like how his surgery turned out. Clavicular's relationship with his parents seems to be that they're very worried about him, and he thinks they're stupid and annoying for doing so.
My parents kept texting me.
Yes.
How old is he?
I think your parents might be stupid and annoying for worrying about you too.
How old is he? I mean, isn't that...
Old enough to where, I mean, no, I don't know.
I mean, this is the reaction a teenager would have.
Yeah. Like,
we're just
you
worried
guys
about
are
you,
so
son.
stupid
Shut up,
and
Dad!
annoying. Get out of my room!
Shut out of my room!
Well, yeah, that is
Cool.
very much a teenager reaction. Do we have two other teammates? And
Yes,
and are
we
they
do.
pissing shit off over here?
I didn't put it on duos, so yeah, I guess we're over here. All right. Anyway.
And it was,
Are
I blocked
we
my mom
helping
because
Yeah, sure.
she kept fucking, like texting me while I was like trying to get high.
I'm trying to do ketamine.
Yeah, it's just like so annoying.
Come on, Mom, get my room. I'm trying to do ketamine.
Trying to do this line of coke.
Do you want me to look good or not? Go. You just don't understand.
Well, she doesn't understand looks maxing or why he needs a black doctor.
So leave the hot pockets at the door and go. Jesus Christ.
This is weird.
Cool.
God, this is weird.
Annoying when people say, "Oh, don't do drugs," and you're making like way more money than them. Like,
His dad tried to have an intervention with him. Clav avoided it.
my dad said, full-blown drug addict, sad. My dad said that.
Don't say that right now.
Oh, Dad.
Oh, your dad's so sweet. Don't listen to him. Be a drug addict.
You're fine.
You're fine.
Don't say that.
Dad, I'm making money. What the f*** do you want me to do? Next stream we'll give shit to the homeless or something.
He's completely intoxicated in this clip. His parents have never been supportive of his looks maxing journey.
Is there any family member that actually supported you through all this?
No. No.
Nor should they.
Or should they?
I'd be concerned for any family member that would support this
I'm
shit.
all for this.
Are you insane?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, no, my parents really don't like content that I put out, things that I do. Not a fan of.
When he went to get his nose job, he claims that his mom was
Oh yeah, you got a nose job.
calling the office, begging him not to do it.
You guys know my Bob tried to call Dr. Miami's office? My Bob called and was like, he's a drug addict, don't give him surgery.
He goes through with it anyway.
As you heard about my nose job, as you was like, don't do it. I said, you don't understand, Mom. You don't understand, Mom. Get out of my room.
Yeah,
Don't come back without pizza rolls.
This is the dumbest shit. Dumbest
How does he have
shit.
Why is this who we've chosen to give $1 million to?
Man,
Holy shit.
The money gods, they are fickle.
Oh my
They are
god.
weird.
Anyway, he ends up stealing this Asian woman's nose. Nobody likes it. He's getting made fun of.
Stole an Asian woman's nose. He got a black doctor to give him an Asian woman's nose. This can't be reality. This cannot be reality. Holy shit.
Constantly by his chat.
Nose looking okay, bro. I know mogs. Botch. Alright. Fat nose. Goofy nose. Yeah, alright, bro. Dumbass up his face with that.
And his chat is mogging him, goofy nose. Jesus Christ. Where are all these people at? Yeah, I'm switching to duos next. There's too many people and our teammates are worthless.
Our teammates are down here. Come down
One
here.
of them's halfway across the map.
Get down here.
Holy shit. I don't know where down here is.
Okay, well.
Okay, I'm down here. Okay, oh, shit.
Why?
They added ragdoll physics.
No.
Alright, yeah, we'll switch to duos. Okay.
That fat nose. Your nose looks like a bad tit job.
He's trying to convince his community that it's actually made him ascend.
Fuck. You guys cope, bro. Dude, I'm looks maxing.
You guys cope, but that black doctor who gave me this Chinese woman's nose has helped me ascend. It's helped me ascend. Okay? I am a Blasian woman trapped in a white male's body.
He showed me a bunch of pictures.
This is what ascension looks like.
That one. I said, give me that nose right there.
They went through the list of noses, and I said Mulan. And that's what I got. I got the Mulan. I'm Mulan maxing right now.
The Mulan special. It was Mulan Monday.
He's Mulan maxing.
25% off.
Jesus Christ. God.
Jesus.
Oh my God. I can't with this dude. Alright, ready up.
Committed to the ascension.
He acts like that before this surgery, everybody was just hating on him for his nose. That's just not true.
I think people remember like how cooked my nose was. It was pretty bad. Like, had to be done. Better than this.
Wait, this is after the nose job? Oh, that does not match his face. That is an Asian woman's nose.
That is an Asian lady's nose. Yeah.
You look like you went into the character creator in a video game and clicked the wrong button.
Yeah.
You ever done that? You ever been messing around with the parts and accidentally clicked the wrong button?
And then you're like, no.
Oh, God.
That's not what I meant to choose. Yeah.
It looks like a character from Starfield. My face is tired.
He does not. No, that doesn't look right.
God.
Like,
Look at it.
Some plastic surgery. You
Look at this thing.
it.
You want to look Max Clav? This is it right here, baby. This is it right here. This is all natural. This is it right here. It's an aphrodisiac. Okay?
But yeah.
You know what they say about guys with big noses?
They can smell a lot.
Yeah. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
And only that.
That's it.
Oh my God.
But yeah, you just look like somebody put a part on your face that doesn't belong there. It really does not look great.
Alright. Let's go.
This coke was so bad before. It was genuinely so shit.
Literally only you would notice or care. But his chat doesn't approve. He genuinely looks so sad about it.
Those yeah, whatever, dude.
Hello, Brayden. Good to see you are transitioning into a Jew more and more every day, including the no love from Tel Aviv.
And the funny part is he...
SpongeBob is his AI voice that reads his donation. What do you have to type to make him do the laugh? Just made him say the most racist shit.
I'm so not even paying attention.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
He can't turn off the stream. He's contractually obligated by Kick to stream himself game.
Oh yeah, he took a Kick deal, so he has to keep going.
He has to sit here and listen to this.
He has to take it like a bitch.
Gambling for an hour.
I hate this. This is the worst job ever.
So he's sitting there, literally counting down the time till his stream ends.
Only 6 more minutes, bro.
A few days later, he...
You have to act like it doesn't bother you and keep going, especially since you're forced to be there. If they know you hate it and that it's the worst job ever, they're gonna
keep making you do it.
They're gonna make it worse.
Yeah,
they're gonna make sure you hate every second of it. You fucking moron. I thought you were supposed to be the smartest guy in the room.
good.
He's only the smartest guy in the room if that room is empty.
I don't know. I think the dust bunnies might have more going on upstairs at this point. Jeez, dude.
He gets ear surgery to pin his ears back because he thinks they stick out too far. Even his girlfriend thinks it's stupid. I don't care.
Oh, he's getting ear surgery.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's real stupid.
This just keeps getting better. He's gonna look like Elliot Page by the time this is over.
Oh my god.
Ellen Page transitioned into Elliot. What's he transitioning into? What are you transitioning into, Clav?
A bigger douchebag? I don't know.
I got the opposite of what Michael Jackson got. To revitalize it. That's why I got a black doctor to do it.
I want the Michael Jackson thing. Give me the Michael Jackson.
He's gonna be an Asian woman by the end of it. Ears tucked back, Asian nose. Oh god. He's gonna get the surgery that makes it so his lips don't open wide enough to bite anything, so he can only do this.
It's gonna.
Oh my god.
Care if clavicular gets cosmetic surgery or not. I think it makes him look worse, but if it improves his self-esteem, he should do it. But moments after he gets the surgery, he's talking about how he's mogging all the subhumans who don't get their ears pinned back.
You got, protruding ears in your subhuman. This guy might get you an ascension that could change your life.
So in return, his audience is comparing him to Michael.
Wait. He gives that speech? He gives that speech.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. He gives that speech
while
wearing
ears
this.
Pinned back.
You got
like a dickhead. You look like a giant penis. You look like a giant penis. He's giving this speech.
About people being
You guys are never gonna ascend if you don't look like a giant uncircumcised cock like me.
This was gonna be good, bro.
Literal dickhead. Holy shit.
I knew this.
This is beyond parody. Oh my god.
Man.
This is a great way to come back. This is my best stream.
See? Aren't you glad I picked this one? Oh my goodness.
Protruding ears in your subhuman. This guy might get you an ascension that could change your life.
So in return, his audience
you can't ascend unless
change your life.
This is comparing him to Michael Jackson. Clavicular then decides to give his new nose and ears a test drive by hanging out with Dean the Great.
What made you get the Michael Jackson surgery nose?
What made you get the black dudes are gonna clown on him? I'm calling it now. I don't know who these guys are, but I already see it coming. I will not respect them as black men if they don't make fun of this white dude now.
Right now.
If ever you get the pass to make fun of a white dude, this is it. This is the one. This is comedic gold. Why did you get the... That's how we started the conversation. Why did you get the Michael Jackson nose? Oh my god.
For the Jackson
Jesus
special.
fucking Christ. Oh god.
Why the super wide ailer base? Like my nostrils were really bad. Like
nobody cares.
He knows.
You're sitting next to the black dudes talking about how wide your nostrils were and they were really bad, so you had to get the surgery. Oh, this will end well.
Yeah, that's gonna go well.
Hold
on, wait. So how racist is it then that he's like, you have to get a black doctor to do your nose job?
So, to make your wide nose less wide.
So you think we're just walking around complaining about our noses? That's just a thing that we're so upset about that we're going to black doctors to get...
If any surgeon is going to know how to fix a wide nose,
it's going to be the black doctor.
One. Obviously, that's why he went to the black one.
Like, that is some racist ass shit.
Gas coming. Yep, run towards the thing. I'll meet you there. All right, let's go.
If a woman have your child, she's gonna think their nose is gonna be like that. It's not.
Capping, you catfishing before. Nose fishing.
So they went with false advertising. You're gonna get with a girl and she's gonna think that they're gonna look like you and they're gonna come out looking like me.
Wide nose habit.
Breathing all the white man's air.
White man's air. Like really?
Really, that's your concern? Okay, not where I would have went with this, but go on.
Go on, yeah.
There's going to be no child to begin with if your nose looks too wide, you know what I mean?
You're sitting next to two black guys with wide noses, and they got a bus full of women.
So it's like you have to look max in order to
That's not true.
partner. Yes.
I'm pretty sure you had.
How crappy wide noses are.
Because I'm famous and I have everything else.
So there was a point of getting a
know what
nose
I'm
in.
saying? So now I'm like even better.
Nah, you got a nose edit. Nigga playing 2K in real life.
The reason why Clavicular got all of these surgeries was to
They even made the video game joke. He's playing 2K in real life. He went to the character creator and selected the wrong nose. This can't be real. This can't be a real person.
This is the dumbest shit I have ever heard of. Like,
oh my God.
What man is this? Just
this sounds
this
like
insecure.
This sounds like a College Humor skit from 10 years ago. Like, this can't be real. Like, this, holy shit.
Man, like,
oh my
how
God.
are you this insecure?
Mog when he went to Paris, but it did not go how he expected.
penis?
His first mistake was going out in this blue button-up and then rolling up the sleeves. It's quite the look. I'm convinced he's not even into women. He's just jerking off to himself the whole time.
Yeah, bro. I'm getting lean as holy shit. I'm lean as fuck.
So you got a blue button-down shirt, which
Like
is
you have.
obviously fashionable. Not gonna rock that choice, but then he rolled the sleeves up to make it sleeveless. It'd be like me wearing this. but then
Yeah,
rolling
rolling it
them
up.
all the way up under here.
Does he think it's 1985? What's
Gotta
that?
show off the guns, baby. 2 tickets to the gun show right here.
Yeah, the gun show.
Right here. You wanna? There you go. 2 tickets to the gun show, baby.
You and your gun show.
Free of charge.
Dude,
Miss, should I
how
roll up
small
the
is
shirt
his
or no?
penis? What the
Here,
hell?
show him.
She don't give. Yeah, hopefully this will get me some hoes.
It doesn't.
Oh, hey, ladies. What's up? Oh, no English? Wow. What do you miss?
Really?
Bonjour.
No English.
Bonjour. All good.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Oh, getting shot up.
Yep. Oh. Damn it.
Well, I hope you guys enjoy your dinner.
He then starts being really annoying, blasting music while walking down the street. He's getting frustrated while walking down the street because girls aren't looking his way.
Really? Really? No IOI?
Damn it.
Bro.
No IOI?
Behind the rock.
No IOI?
What? What's an IOI?
What is IOI?
I don't know. He's behind the rock.
Okay.
Whenever I walk by a girl and there's no IOI, I'm like, what the f am I being trolled? Like, they must.
No IOI.
No IOI. No.
It's my mind keeps going to drugs. Is he talking about ayahuasca? Like what is IOI? What am I missing?
No.
I don't understand.
IOI. No.
No IOI. Yeah, I don't like. I'm
Interest on intrusion? I don't know.
I
don't.
Willie, fill us in here.
Must be a lesbian. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not an IOI, like they like me, like they have to be a lesbian.
The cope is unreal. Him getting rejected again isn't that big.
IOI. Are you
Well,
Googling it?
it's a girl group.
No. Just Google IOI acronym. Find out what the acronym is. Interest. Intent of interest? Is that it?
Indication of interest.
Indication of interest. Okay.
In
I was close.
finance and business.
I was close. Yeah, these are all going to be finance and business related stuff. Like when he did the ROI thing, return on investment. These are all business terms he's applying to people because he's an idiot.
Because he's an idiot, yeah. Indication of interest.
Okay, got it.
big of a deal, but his worldview, looks maxing, is supposed to prevent all of this. He's done the drugs.
A girl's
He's
not interested in me. She must be a lesbian.
Yeah, there's something wrong with her, obviously.
Are we really that? Just that?
Yeah.
That vapid and...
Yeah, she's not interested in me. Obviously, there's something wrong with her. If you pull out your pickaxe, you have unlimited stamina in this mode now, by the way.
gotten the surgery. He's smashed his jaw with a hammer. And
that.
Huh? Yep, he is that insecure.
That vein and.
Yep, the shit runs deep.
Yeah.
It isn't working, all because he has no social skills. For instance, Clavicular walks into a sports bar, everyone is watching the World Cup. But Clavicular doesn't watch sports, he doesn't even like them, so he starts off LARPing, pretending he cares.
Yo!
Yo!
How's your day going, guys?
Good! How's yours?
Just coming to watch soccer. Is that what it's called?
And you're calling it soccer.
And you went over to France and you're calling it soccer.
It's foot.
Yeah, they don't pretend over
it's
there.
Football.
Yeah.
Football.
They're not pretending. These are
Which,
not
to be
girls
fair,
who
I mean,
are
I'm not a, I
pretending.
am not a sports ball fan either. But
No,
to be
he's
fair, that makes more sense than.
Wait, I was coming to you.
Oh shit.
Oh crap.
That makes more sense than us than what we call football.
Yeah.
Because you play
Yeah.
soccer with your feet. You know. Okay. Anyway, let's see if Clavicular can put two and two together on that. He is the smartest guy in the room, after all.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm in France.
He's gonna win.
She's
Oh, yeah,
enjoying the
forgot I'm in
conversation.
France.
Just name any team.
I don't even know who's playing.
Look how confused and annoyed
Yeah.
she is. Just pick
Yeah,
a team
she's
on the
like,
television.
what
You could have
the
named
fuck?
any country and it would have been.
Yeah, don't they say the names at the bottom of the screen?
do.
Can you just name
They
one of
do.
them? I mean, you've got a 50-50 chance of naming the one that she likes. Just roll the dice, man. Holy shit.
A better
I don't even
answer
know
than
who
that.
I hope you guys have a good day.
Clav, here's your problem. You're in a sports bar telling every.
Why is your method of talking to people okay? You're looks maxing. This is the guy who's supposed to be teaching the next generation of men how to pick up women. Why is your method of talking to them Walmart customer service level? Like your method of talking to women is customer service. I hope you guys have a nice day. Welcome to Walmart. Welcome to Walmart. You guys have a nice day. Smiles are free. Smiles are free. Jesus Christ. Are you trying to pick up women or are you going to help them find where the deodorant is? What is happening right now?
Everybody, you hate sports.
Why did I just not go?
Oh, you see.
Do you like sports?
I hate them. I think you're pretty, but I'm fine with that arrangement.
I think you'll find a better arrangement. We're in Paris, so.
Brutal. Clavicular leaves the
Oh,
bar and he starts
shit.
trying out a new technique, and that's telling everybody that he's a kick streamer.
I'm a live streamer. I'll show you.
friends? They don't care, so he leaves.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I know. I'll tell them I'm internet famous. Then they'll have to like me. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It didn't work, by the way.
No. Doesn't work.
No, it didn't work. You better run, bitches. Oh shit, there's another one.
street.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's two.
Well, anyway, ladies, take care of yourself.
Clavicular then meets up with another streamer called Prince of Paris, and he's gonna teach him how to pick up chicks, even though he hasn't even been able to hold a conversation once all day.
Prince of Paris.
Up here on the.
You ready for the first experience shopping game?
All right, go. Yeah, sure.
All right, follow me.
But he just sticks with the tactic of showing off his viewership.
That's what I'm known for, like live streaming. We'll watch.
It never worked. He's so awkward that he.
So when customer service failed, he's just gonna show off his live stream numbers. Check it out. Check it out.
Look at this. Look at this.
I'm on Kick. That's a live streaming website. I'm really popular. I ran over a guy with my Cybertruck. Check that shit out. Eh? Am I doing it for you?
I would be like, there are some guys that you end up getting trapped in.
Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and fix his problem right now. This is what he should be doing. So I live stream on Kick. That's one of my viral clips. It's me running over a guy with my Cybertruck. Check it out. Yeah, I got a Cybertruck. You know what the best part about having a Cybertruck is? 8-foot bed never got to be made.
There are some conversations that you get trapped in with
Physically.
men where you feel like you feel like you could gnaw off your own limb if it would get you out of it. That seems like one of those conversations.
So which one of these is going to work better on you? His customer service approach, wishing you have a nice day. him showing off his live streaming numbers, or my ordering you a drink, taking the ice out of that drink, slamming it onto the fucking bar so it shatters in front of everybody when the room stops and there's that bit of silence when everyone tries to figure out what just happened. Now that the ice is broken.
You know how I feel about your breaking the ice thing, but with those
you guys can have that one for free. It's guaranteed to work better than whatever he's doing.
With those being my choices, yes, yours would work.
It's
more
bold.
than any of the other
It's
two.
bold,
Yes.
but you know what?
Yes, it would actually work, though.
Fortune favors the bold.
Yes, it does.
So, in case you guys are wondering how that works, you order a drink
Isn't that
doesn't
from the
necessarily
Doritos commercial?
doesn't necessarily shut up. Doesn't necessarily they do protein now. They do protein Doritos. It's all about protein now. In case you guys want to know a trick that will actually work, none of whatever it is he's doing here. You order a drink, doesn't necessarily have to be for her. Just make sure you get it on the rocks. Okay? When the glass comes, you reach in there, you grab one or two of the ice cubes. And then you slam them down onto the fucking bar. Ice shatters, goes everywhere. And when everyone turns and looks at you like you're some violent psychopath, like what the fuck just happened?
Some violent psychopath.
You must remain calm. You look at her, you ignore everybody else in the room like, yeah, this was supposed to happen. And you go, you know, now that the ice is broken. Hi. There you go, you're in. Everybody else in the bar is going to be like, oh, smooth.
Better than this shit. Okay? Better than I'm a Walmart greeter. Like.
I hope you guys have a nice day.
Welcome to Walmart.
Shop smart. Shop S-Mart.
Oh my God.
He makes it seem like he wants to have a threesome with Prince.
If you're up to it, this is the Prince. Hey, wait. This is the Prince of Paris right here.
Nice to meet you.
He knows his way around the city like no other. So, Gabby, if you want to join me and him, we'll show you a good time later.
Why did you guys not invite?
Yeah, why did you
invite
word
them
it
to a
like
threesome?
that? Yeah. That's what I would assume.
Damn it, Dwight's no longer with us. He's dead? No, he quit. Why'd you phrase it like that?
Why is that the way you phrased that? That's what I would assume.
God.
If I was one of those women, that is exactly what I would have assumed.
You know what? Maybe that was intentional. Maybe he did want to have a threesome.
Maybe he wanted to have a threesome with the Prince of Paris.
Super gay.
He is.
He is super
Bless his gay little heart.
Bless his gay heart.
Invite her friend too. That would make this seem so much less weird.
I'm hanging out with my friends right now.
Hey, listen, I said later. You know, if you want to come to the clubs, that's totally fine. If not, all good. All right, take care.
Clav then thinks it's the camera stopping him from picking up girls, so he has the cameraman secretly record him across the street. He interrupts their guy friend. Everything he does is so
Who else did this? Have the cameraman secretly record while I teach you how to pick up women thing.
Get the fuck out of there.
He's been watching the Carl Jokes videos from back in the day.
Yeah.
Hey!
Hey!
I think you're really cute!
Like, get out.
Okay, bye! Have a nice day!
Run away.
This can't be real.
Oh
God.
That is where I've seen this technique before. Like
I
in the
knew
back of my
I
mind,
recognized this.
I kept saying, this seems familiar, and that's where I've seen it at.
Oh God.
Yep, right on the nose.
Carl Jokes ascended long before it was cool. Then he got sued into oblivion by Billy Mitchell. Billy Mitchell, if you're watching, sue Clav. It may be the only thing that can save him now.
unnatural.
Is he dropping game?
He then panics and resorts to showing off his viewer count again, which does not work.
Yeah, I do live streaming, so let me show you. It's live. So he was recording.
Non, là, il fait des lives. Ah, okay.
So to try and save himself from looking like a dork, he starts to pick on their guy friend to
Tell me how creepy that would be. You get approached by a guy who told his cameraman to stand across the street so you don't know he's live streaming. And after he talks to you and you're not interested, he whips out his phone and goes, actually, I'm a live streamer. Look,
And
it's live
shows
right
you
now.
you.
And shows you with him watching.
Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, is he showing her right now? Like, I mean,
He's
I know
showing
there's
her
a
the
lag,
live stream
but
that
I'm
he's currently live streaming.
But yeah, that's creepy, dude. Stop.
It's fourth wall breaking. Speaking of fourth wall breaking, I had an idea for a horror movie because I was like, what could actually scare people? And
that could scare people.
Well, yeah, just put Clav on screen. But other than that, other than getting jump scared by Clav and his new nose, what would actually scare people? Because I was like, well, I like stuff like the Backrooms movie, gets you thinking, but it's not really scary.
No, yeah.
And I was thinking,
More
do
psychological.
you know what like the most meta kind of movie would be? Is if it would be a horror movie where you're watching the movie and you never see the killer.
Yeah.
Every time he commits a kill and he's going after somebody, you see it through his eyes. So you never really know where he's at.
So
and then he
you
attacks
don't
people.
know who the killer is.
Right, you just see
yeah.
what he sees. Anytime it goes to show you where the killer's at, you see through his point of view. But then, at the end of the movie, the last kill, the final girl, she's running from the killer and she runs into a movie theater. And then it switches to the killer's point of view and he walks into the movie theater you're currently sitting in.
Spider-Man's up here killing me. Why does everybody have
You're
like
in
a gun that takes you out in two,
You're in the
two shots?
you're in the next building over. But anyway.
Well, he's up there with you now. Yeah, why does everybody have a gun that just takes you out in 2 shots?
I don't know.
Like,
Mine
what the
would.
fuck?
Anyway, so the last scene of the movie, it does it through the killer's eyes, but he walks into the theater you're currently sitting in. You would have to get like one of the movie theater employees to do it. So that last scene of the movie is
Yeah.
actually a live stream. And he's walking into the theater.
There's somebody behind you.
He's walking into the theater with some meta glasses on or something.
I feel that.
And then everybody in the theater freaks out because they see themselves
yes, that's the
on
problem
the screen.
with it
Yeah.
because then you're gonna cause a stampede or some shit.
But man, that would be one hell of
But
a horror movie experience.
Yes, that
huh?
would be pretty neat.
Oh man.
And it could only be a one-time thing, because...
Yeah, obviously the
spoilers,
home version of the
but, yeah.
movie is going to be different, but
Yeah.
still though, great idea for a movie.
It would be, yeah.
If anybody steals that, be sure to link it to me in chat so I can get my royalties, all right? If anybody knows of a company that does that, tell me. All right, I gotta get out of here.
Look cool.
Do you know what a jester is?
No.
Are you a jester?
He's just sitting there waiting.
He doesn't speak English.
Oh,
Jester.
French.
Oh, he doesn't speak English.
Okay.
Almost a decent.
All right. How do you,
Whip out the Google Translate, man.
Are you trying to insult him, and then you have to explain your insult?
Yes, he's trying to insult him as a way to pick up the girls that are with.
Yeah, I was going to say, so you're trying to insult.
This is his new tactic. Insult another guy to make myself look better. Because in his mind, that's how that would work.
This is not a good tactic.
Yeah,
at all.
not a good plan. You're gonna get the other guy laid.
Yeah,
for those of you who want to know how that works in real life, you get the other guy laid.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's see how it works for Clav.
yeah, tell him in Spanish. It's a word. It's like a word.
I'm in France. Tell them in Spanish.
Why aren't you just pulling out your phone?
No. She
translate?
said he's in France.
I
The
caught
girl
that.
says he doesn't speak English. He tells his cameraman to tell him in Spanish.
How is that? Smartest man in the room right there. Anyway,
So like 2 languages, English and Spanish.
they'll meet in the middle.
If they don't speak American, they got to be speaking Spanish.
French and Spanish, they're
All
both romance languages. They'll meet in the middle.
All sounds the same to me. Jesus Christ.
What? How?
This is comical.
I have not changed my character because...
Oh, we'll go back to the lobby after this.
Yeah.
All right.
Word I pretty much made into mainstream. You know?
Oh, I want to die.
Like I influence like a lot of the words you hear, like maxing. You know about that? Books maxing.
Clav then bails and goes to a different group of girls to show off his viewership again. They don't care either.
Peak for IRL streaming, you know?
You streaming?
Yeah, close.
They end up just telling him to leave.
Have a good time in Paris. I hope you will enjoy it.
All right, take care of yourself. Bye.
Goodbye.
I can't cover every time he gets rejected.
it's like
This
a
goes on
kid
for 8 hours.
Yo, she's
Please what? What are we saying please to?
Please do what?
Please help you get women? I can give you better tips than what you're watching here. Basically, if you need to know how to pick up women, take everything you're seeing Clavicular do right now and do the opposite of that.
Hey.
Now I'm ignoring that
no,
What?
the one
What?
above it.
Yeah.
Isn't that the name of that kid that killed his parents and then had a party on top of their bodies?
Tyler Hardy?
Yeah.
I don't know, probably.
Pretty sure it is. You might not.
All right,
wanna
let's jump.
Have that.
Hi,
as
right
your
there.
name.
No.
But it gets so bad that Clav actually sends someone out to buy him a suit and roses to hand out. His friend Prince...
He's going full Hassan Piker mode!
Why?
Got my motherfucking suit on, man. Oh, the AI song Gucci Marks is gonna make off of this is gonna be gold.
Oh my god, dude! Like, oh,
Jesus Christ, man's a genius.
it's a train wreck. Like, you just can't
God.
look away.
It is beyond parody. It's too good. It's too good.
actually gets some girls interested, but Clavicular makes it seem like he's going to kidnap them.
Hey, if you want to roll with us, we're gonna head to one of the clubs.
Yeah, we got better plans than whatever you'll have planned.
Promise you that.
What are your plans?
Nah, you Tiger.
We got better plans than whatever you're planning. Now get in my van. Get in my van.
I get in my way. This is bad. Y'all, this is so bad.
It's got free nose jobs written on the side of it.
Free nose jobs. Not candy.
Free nose jobs. Oh, God. Oh, this is beyond parody.
Bad, yeah.
Get along and find out.
Listen, yeah, you just gotta look at us and trust us a little bit. What do you think? If you want to take a leap of faith that will show you a good time, then...
She's like, what the hell? She shakes her head no.
Because even if it's a setup, like, it's gonna be the nicest setup in the world.
Correct.
What?
So,
It's
Don't let your friend talk.
even if it's a setup. So the girl's like, this is a setup. Even if it's a setup, baby, it's the nicest setup in the world.
You will die.
I have got the cleanest torture chamber you've ever been in. Okay? You couldn't ask to be raped in a better room than this. It's sterile. No infections guaranteed.
How is this the route that you have chosen?
We'll use condoms and everything.
I'm fancy. I'm a fancy rapist.
I'm a
I got
fancy,
condoms.
yeah. Safety first.
Condoms
Safety
and
first.
jobs.
Oh my God.
What the hell?
I can't with
Who does
this.
this?
Oh my God.
so, whatever. We'll grab one of your numbers. If not, have a good rest of your night.
Thank you. We have other friends coming. We'll see with them.
Oh, nah, I'm good, bruh. I'm good. You're lucky the French are way
so nice.
They're so polite. You'd had the cops call on you over here. Holy shit. Oh my God.
Alright,
well,
you're lost.
In his next live stream, Clav would come up with every excuse in the book why his looks-maxing worldview is crashing down around him.
Stop cold approaching for good? Yeah, I plan on it. I'm never doing cold approach again.
I'm never approaching women again, ever. I hate women. I hate them. I'm never approaching women again.
I'm never going overseas.
It's just gonna be me and Mark over here.
Is that the guy with the rape van?
We don't need women.
We got his van.
How do you avoid rejection from women, guys? Let me give you a piece of advice. You don't want to get rejected by women. You tired of getting rejected? Stop asking out women. No more women.
All you need is a good friend in his van.
Because I'm too famous and good looking.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's
You're
the
too
problem.
famous and too good looking. You nailed it. Figured it out on the first try.
Yep.
Good for you.
Yep. That is the problem. Too famous, too good looking.
Oh,
Boom.
he's got it all figured out. No notes. Keep doing you, bro.
Intimidating.
Oh, he's
So
intimidating,
that's
too.
actually the reason
That's actually
that it doesn't work.
Wow, so he's looked back so hard that it no longer works. He's not joking. He's serious.
It's not a cope. It's not even a cope. It's actually real. So I'm just not going to do it anymore. It just doesn't make sense. Drake doesn't cold approach. Like, he just goes in on DM.
See, actually, I'm so good at Fortnite that after this match, I'm never going to play Fortnite again. I got to give the other players a chance.
Yeah.
So I'm
You're
just
too good.
like, it's not a cope. It's actually the truth. I'm so good that if I keep playing, it's just going to ruin the game for everybody else. So I got to stop playing. I got to stop playing Fortnite, guys. I got to stop playing Fortnite, guys.
You know what I'm saying?
So Clav pays for this American girl to come to Paris so he doesn't look single.
Like,
he buys her
excuse me,
all of
he
the...
pays for an
Hired an
American girl?
escort to pretend to be his girlfriend.
God, that's sad.
He hired a wingman. Holy shit. Just pay for the sex at this point, man. Holy
I
fuck.
don't understand what we're doing now.
This is so sad. This is so sad.
I hired a wingman. Like, what?
Oh my god.
This stuff. And thank God he does, because if he didn't sugar daddy her, she'd leave. That's how weird Clav is acting.
And every time we kiss, I swear I could fly.
Oh.
This is even too cringe for her.
They start DJing.
Yeah, you should.
I'm not gonna say the next part. Ha, chat knows.
What's the next part?
DJ the VJ.
Oh.
What?
DJ the VJ.
I'm getting shot because I'm sorry.
DJ the VJ, baby.
Like, have you ever been assaulted by something so dumb that it just made your brain stop working? That's what happened.
No, because when girls...
I got that.
It's like a little DJ down there.
But god damn, that was dumb.
I'm gonna DJ your VJ. That's a stellar line. No
Yep.
notes. Keep it up, bro.
Keep it
You've
up.
got this. Also, why are you carrying all the flowers and stuff like she took you on a date?
Yeah, I was also trying to figure that one out. Like, why are you carrying
You look like her gay
everything?
best friend. You look like you hired someone to make you look good, and now you just look like her gay best friend. Oh my god! Hurry up, catch up.
Sorry, this whole thing is breaking.
Oh, I'm
my
getting
brain.
attacked.
It's breaking my brain. I'm coming.
The 2 words he's never gonna hear her say.
2 words he's probably never gonna hear
Oh
himself
my
say.
god.
He's crashing out on Twitter because people are making fun of him. He's tweeting about how French people are ugly because too many people died in World War II. This ended up getting community noted.
What?
Clips of Clavicular at the Paris fashion show. He looks like he's about to cry because he's getting mogged by French people. These other models are fans of his, so they're asking him for pictures, but he's getting upset because he feels like he's getting mogged.
Sure.
Actual other model fans are coming to get his autograph, and he's mad that now this is just confirming that he's too famous, and he's mad because he thinks they're better looking than
Well,
him.
I mean, they kind of are.
He thinks he's getting mogged. Watch his records. Really, is that one better looking?
a little bit.
I mean, they both look like they have
I mean,
permanent.
they're both kind of.
They both look like they have permanent duck face.
Yeah, they're both kind of icky, but still, if I had to pick, I would say the fan. No.
Come on, let me DJ your VJ.
No, I'm good. I am so good. Ow!
Thank you. You look sick, man.
He does look
I love how they all
sick.
try
You're
to do,
correct.
Like, autism face. Like all these motherfuckers
What
over
does a shield do? Exactly.
like trying to mog and shit. It's like, bro, you don't look like that all the time.
That guy's a
Obviously
fan. Why are you so
shields,
insecure?
Yeah, he's so mad at the fan. He doesn't look like that all the time, guys. Don't say he's prettier than me. He doesn't look like that all the time.
Like what?
He's trying too hard. Oh, Jesus
Dude.
Christ.
The thing I don't get is like why they want you to do a different face than your normal wrestling face.
Why are you doing? He's accusing the guy of doing the duck face. No, he got the same surgeries as you. That
I'm
duck
getting
face is
shot at
permanent.
over here.
So am I.
Okay. Just so
Just
you
deal
know.
with it.
It's like, bro, you're not gonna
Well,
look
I'm
like that.
dying.
You just look
And he's
autistic.
coming
You
to
are
get me.
autistic. He's asking why a model would pose for a picture. Dude, it's literally their job. Another model who's clearly a fan came up for a picture. Clavicular starts molding because he feels like he's getting mogged again.
What's up, man? How's it going? Polski more. Cool, man. That's really cool.
He's so mad.
I'm sure it's retarded. Dude, those people, like, some of them were being kind of rude in there. I'm not gonna lie. Random.
He looks like he's gonna cry all the
They
time.
were so nice
They
to
were
him.
so rude to me, mommy.
They were so nice to him too,
Like,
and
yeah,
he's
they
so
were.
upset. He met guys that look better than him, and he's so
And
upset.
he's so upset.
He literally can't even.
He is such a bitch. God, this dude.
Random gesture.
Yes. This is why he has that reaction to his parents, because he's still in that little bitch mode. He is still in that little boy, mommy, they're being mean to me mode. They're mean.
All the other boys are prettier than me.
Okay, now you sound like Mama Joe.
They're trying to kill me. They want to start spiritual movement.
You just sound like Mama Joe.
Sorry, that's a segment for another time. That's tomorrow's
May she
stream.
rest in peace.
That's tomorrow's stream. We don't know that she's dead yet.
She's
tomorrow's
dead.
stream. Tomorrow's
Okay.
stream. All right, back to Clav.
Yeah.
They're not rude. You're just insecure. Even his chat was grilling him for it.
Boring right now and had so much anxiety, bro. No, I was just tired, man. I saw.
Can't hear.
Just what? I mean, you can't hear. What do you mean you can't hear? You should be able to hear.
I haven't slept yet.
Clav's on stream talking.
No, put it back in.
It's in. I didn't take it out.
Put it back on. No, you don't turn it. That's only if you want to use Bluetooth. You're plugging in directly.
Talking about how he had to fly out an American
I hear it. It's just really low.
Oh, okay. Maybe I accidentally.
girl, not because.
Yeah, you must have turned it down.
I'm sorry. I was so amazed at his absolute bitchiness.
Well, I already fixed it. So, all right, ready?
Yeah.
Because he couldn't pick one up in France, but because Americans are better looking.
This was American. Way better genetics, taller, a very good looking face, ideal coloring. Pretty common to see in America.
Did you
Whereas
really pull up a picture of some girl?
That's not some girl. That's the one he paid to go with him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Of your escort to show why you couldn't get a date in France?
No. That none of the it's not that he couldn't get a date in France. He didn't want any of those women because he realized after going there that American women are just better genetic stock. They're just way prettier. And after bringing her with him, obviously you can't hook up with a girl that's not as pretty as the one that's with you. And he brought
one of your people says hi.
Yeah. And he brought the prettiest woman
that he could put the money.
Obviously, the woman that he brought,
he could pay for.
The woman that he brought is prettier than any other woman in France. So that means he can't pick up a woman while he's there because he has the prettiest woman in France with him. See, that's what he's saying. Listen. There we go.
This was American. Way better genetics, taller, a very good looking face, ideal coloring. Pretty common to see in America. Whereas that type of gene quality non-existent in Paris, in France.
He's talking about
See? Non-existent. It's all about the gene pool. That's how he picks up women.
You sound like a weird bitchy Hitler. Like,
Well,
I don't know what to tell you.
Well,
Like,
I mean, the point in hooking up with women, okay, the point in sex, the point in having sex is for reproduction. So you want to make sure that your future child has good genetic stock. That's why I waited till I found you to put a baby in that
Sweetie,
oven. Okay?
I tell you this,
can't just
but
knock up any chick.
Eugenics is famously
You
not
have to
for
pick
this.
good genetic stock. Oh, you need to press the button.
Oh.
And ready.
not ready.
Oh, well, do what you gotta do. But you gotta pick good genetic stock. And that's why I got you. You got them childbearing hips. I mean, you can just really just pop them out there.
Hips are fake.
Yep, and you just popped them on out there.
Okay.
Our kids are fine. They came out fine.
Fine.
Yeah, they came out fine. Our kids are fine.
If you have to say that sounds like they're not.
Our kids are good. Our kids are fine. They came out fine.
Gene quality, dude, half of your face is plastic. He's getting into French politics, talking about how dirty Paris is.
This is the average block in Paris. I'm not gonna lie, it might be even worse than that.
We literally watched you walk around Paris for 2 days.
Yep.
And that was in the background of none of your streams. I'm pretty sure that's AI. That looks like it was made by AI.
Yeah.
This is not even a cherry pick photo. This is walk outside your house anywhere in Paris and it looks like that. Anyone who lives here will.
Anywhere except all the places that he went.
Yeah.
Because that was in none of the backgrounds of his streams.
Great.
I've watched over 15 hours of Clav streams. He never saw this. He just Googled trash in Paris, and this is the first image that pops up. You can see the watermark on the image. He starts going off about France's economy.
GDP in France, in Paris, is worse than the poorest state in all of the United States. That's Mississippi. Lower GDP per capita. And they're coping when they see a good-looking person.
That's what he pulled up.
Really? Once again, that.
How does it make you feel that he gets more pussy than you?
With the French bread and everything.
You look smacks. No. They would never touch your wee wee. Stupid God. American.
Jesus Christ.
Person, or a good-looking couple like this walking around just mugging everyone.
His chat's roasting him.
Richard Maxer just tipped $2. Got mobbed by half of the EU guys. Stop having URNTN. Not enhanced.
Yeah, sure, bro. I got mobbed by them. I need to get better at carrying combos. This shit. Yeah, maybe I'd have a better chance of cold approaching, but probably not because I'm too famous.
He's tweeting that the French raped their woman. He's talking about immigration politics.
You would think the citizens of Paris would be more mad at the immigrants sexually assaulting all their women and children not clad getting their flowers.
Bro. Exactly, bro. Yeah, you really would think that, but this is not the case. It's not the case, dude.
He's begging his audience to tweet negatively about France.
Yeah, everyone tweet out pictures of the vandalism, spam that all over the internet, spam pictures of the trash, spam statistics about the wages here, spam.
He then starts tweeting about how everyone in France is an impolite shitbag, all because he got rejected by some women. He says, They
were the nicest people ever. That was the nicest rejection I think I've ever heard anyone get.
Yeah, they were real nice.
Okay? I spent my time hitting on black women. Do you know how I get rejected? You ever been rejected by a black woman?
He couldn't handle it.
Bitch, you better get up out my face with that bullshit.
Bless his heart, you couldn't handle it.
It's your pasty ass.
Oh, God. Nobody wants that pink thing.
Yeah, I got that one once.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want that pink thing. Shut up out my face, your pasty ass.
A simple no would have sufficed.
Alright, got it. Not interested. Moving on. The user got humiliated. He got community noted. The user got humiliated at different places throughout the weekend by different people. He, in fact, did not conquer anything. Even the community note is nice.
He in fact didn't conquer
Oh my God.
Over France faster than Napoleon. This guy was terrified in France. He's tweeting about the whole city is trying to cause him physical harm. But if you watch the clip, it seems fine.
Bro, be safe. Bob, be safe. Yeah, this is interesting demographics, I'll say that. Paris ain't safe, bro. Fuck this shit. This is not safe. This is like giga risk maxing.
He's saying this as an entire group of women are walking around in the background just fine.
Bro, why is it so fucking ghetto here?
This is giga risk maxing.
So this is why
I want to see him. I want to see him walk around Chicago. I want to see him. Go to Atlanta. Go to Atlanta.
This is why these fools
I can take you to some neighborhoods.
Racist.
I can take you to some neighborhoods.
This is why they're always racist, because ethnic women are not nice.
You guys are scary.
They will not deal with that bullshit.
You guys are scary.
You come up to me talking, doing some of that shit
let me give some advice to my white brethren out there.
Oh my god.
They are scary. They are intimidating. And it is some of the worst rejection you'll ever get. But when you finally land it, worth it. Worth it. Okay? High risk, high reward. Remember that.
Thank you.
Like, what is this? Most ghetto shit ever.
There's two chicks behind him walking alone. This guy is such a baby. During my time watching, the only time Clavicular...
So ghetto. It's two chicks behind him walking alone. Walking alone.
So ghetto.
Was honest with himself is when he was completely intoxicated, getting turned down for the 50th time. So he starts to open up to this girl before walking away.
I got really drunk. I'm on meth and I'm on pre-gas. I literally...
That's your plan? Tell her you're on meth?
God bless this man.
Sorry, I got drunk. I'm on meth. Just please give me a chance, please. Please. I'll share the meth. I'll give you all my meth. Just please. Let me flick your bean. We don't even have to have sex.
I just need...
Let me DJ you VJ, please.
I just need one win.
I just need one. I can't go home empty-handed.
Just the one win. Just the one.
Just the one. Jesus Christ.
I really can't function in public unless I'm f***ed up because I'm autistic.
I can't function in public unless I'm fucked up because I'm autistic.
Once again, that being autistic shit is not a reason for you to not
self-diagnosing
be able to deal with
he's not autistic.
No, he's not.
He's not autistic. He's self-diagnosing, just like half this fucking country. Thanks, Clav, for being part of the problem.
Yep.
It's unfortunate. I do. I literally do, or else I can't stream. That's why I want to retire. It's like so bad. I hate my life. But all right, let's go.
You would think that this is when Clavicular would have an epiphany, that looks aren't everything, and that he could pursue a more fulfilling life if he just practices his social skills instead of relying on drugs. But no, he's right back to it the next day.
I wasn't even sober, dude. I was fucking sneaking off to the bathroom every like 15 minutes, ripping bumps. Yeah, dude, that shit, I wasn't even sober. And I said to myself, no more cold approaching, because like chicks want to have an ego and like do all this shit.
Yep, they're the ones with the ego.
Problem. Yeah.
Like, fuck.
I don't wanna set the world on fire.
Unfortunately for Braden, it's not just his looks-maxing worldview that's falling apart, his business deals are too. 2 months ago, Braden became a partial owner of a club called Baccarat. He did this because he was 20 years old and he kept getting thrown out of clubs for being underage. He'd call his dad crying about it.
He Tom Haverforded his way into a club. Try some of my snort juice. Try some of my
snort juice. Oh god.
I'm getting kicked out of bars 5 minutes. I did nothing.
You're not 21. Just relax, okay? Just
wait. He's getting kicked out of the club.
And
he's not even getting kicked out of the clubs because he's doing drugs or being an. It's because he's not even 21. I didn't realize he was that young. He's not even 21. Of course you can't go to the clubs. They serve alcohol.
He called his dad. He got kicked out of a club and he called his daddy.
Dad!
See, I told you. Did I not call it? They're being mean. Oh my god.
Me in the club.
I called it. You're a... Jesus Christ.
Such a bitch.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Just relax, okay?
How could I I'm on my last nerve right now.
His parents thought buying the club was a bad investment.
Dude, even my mom, you'll lose enough money at the club. Don't need to lose even more money at this stuff.
That's a block, dude.
And then only 2 months later,
and he blocks his mom. That's
What?
a block. Yep. She tells him he's gonna lose money. That's a block.
Can't be telling him the truth about himself. That's a block.
Bad parenting right there.
Yeah.
he's talking about how he sold his shares and made all of this money.
I'm not going to be going to...
Sounds like your parents need to participate in some discipline, Maxine.
I know, right? Maybe if they whooped your ass, they wouldn't have this problem. The rest of the world wouldn't have you as a problem right now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. They have failed
your
us
children's asses.
They have failed us all.
I mean, that is...
Holy, you're ad Fortnite. Yes, I am ad Fortnite.
What?
I'm obviously not trying to be good at Fortnite. That's not what the stream's
yeah,
about.
we're kind of busy.
If you're here for good game,
attention
if you're
to
watching
this
this stream for good Fortnite gameplay, you're in the wrong place, brother. That is not the point of this stream. Holy shit!
We are not paying attention.
Remember when? Do you remember when people played video games for fun?
Apparently, it's been a long, long time, man.
Yeah, people don't do that anymore.
Nope.
Baccarat. And she said, I made a bag. I don't give a shit about Baccarat anymore. I already made my bag. I flipped the shares for a prof, bro.
But that doesn't even make sense. How would selling your shares of a club after only 2 months mean you made all this profit? How would the evaluation change that much? His chat points out how little sense this makes.
Were you force bought out by the majority?
Yeah, how much? Wait, did you owning the club make its value go down? How did it drop that much in 2 days?
I mean,
he stepped foot in it and it devalued the whole club.
the whole thing.
Holy shit. Jesus Christ.
Majority shareholders? How did the valuation of it increase so much in only 1 month? 1 month and out damn.
It was more like 8 weeks, bro.
It still makes no sense. The club promoter is on stream talking about how clavicular streams hurt the club.
I don't care streamer or not, it does nothing for this club. The streaming has in fact hurt this club so much. I wish Clav would leave, to be honest.
Clavicular then started tweeting all these weird reasons for why he sold. First, he was saying that owning a nightclub is too much of a liability, which, like, did you really not think about that before you bought it? But then it's revealed by TMZ that Clavicular was duped into dumping $400,000 into this nightclub in exchange for getting 50% of the profits. But they refused to give him anything because he never signed a contract. He just...
Smartest man in the room.
He didn't sign any paperwork. How do you think you own it? You didn't sign any paperwork.
He had a Michael Scott, I declare bankruptcy moment. That's what that was.
I am a stakeholder! Yes, you are.
Yep,
yes, you are.
Like,
Oh
that's
my
what
God.
happened. I'm pretty sure that's
This guy is a walking SNL skit, dude.
Took a handshake deal. He says his business partner told him, handshakes are how men do business. You know who we are. What's a contract? This guy's...
Oh my God, he got scammed.
Handshakes are how men do business.
He fell for the oldest scam in the book, too. This is how men do business. Are you a man? I'm a man. Are you a man? I'm a man. I'm a man, damn it. I'm a man. Then shake my hand, man.
I'm a grown-ass man.
I'm a grown-ass man.
He is, I think he might be a long-lost member of the ambiguously gay.
So he's talking about how smart he is. He says he's too smart to overdose on drugs. Then he overdoses. Next, he says he's too smart to take advice from his parents about investing in the nightclub. Then he forks over $400K without ever asking for a contract. Clav's own lawyer says he was...
You didn't even ask for a receipt? Fuck a contract. Did you get a receipt?
A napkin with
just
something scribbled on it.
Just a bill of sale. Anything. Literally anything.
Yep.
Or did you just give a guy $400,000 while you were high on meth and thought you owned something?
Yep.
Oh
That's
my
exactly
God.
what happened.
He is a scammer's wet dream, dude. Did the guy happen to be a Nigerian prince? Like, what the hell, man?
Did he have a bridge?
Could it be any more obvious this is a scam?
Did he have a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you? What the hell? He is mad.
Holy shit.
He's worse than like your grandparent. Like sitting at home getting calls. God, what are you? Who are you fighting out there?
Everybody, and you're not here.
No, I'm not. I mean, I
It's
am.
okay. I got. Oh shit. There's more.
I'm right across the street.
Well, I got more. All right. Anyway, back to Clav getting screwed.
Back to this. Anyway.
And not in the fun way. Well, I'll give it to. I will give it to him. He went to Paris to get screwed, and he got screwed. Mission accomplished.
You did.
Oh, they're in the basement.
Never paid a penny from this deal, so he was just lying when he said he made a bag off this deal, just like how he was lying when he said he sold the club because there was too many liabilities. But now that the story's out, he's coming clean, saying he was pressured into this deal. You want to know who he went into business with? A man named Highwick 9, who is an Israeli mobster. I'm serious, this is real. This man pled guilty in 2006 and was sentenced to 10 years in prison for racketeering. He helped launder nearly $2 million in embezzled funds through his businesses. In them, he was trafficking ecstasy. So this man spent the majority of his money from his streaming marathon on a handshake deal with a mobster.
I was a part of one of the biggest...
Seriously, walking SNL skit. Wow. Holy fuck. You can't make this shit up.
No, you can't.
real estate deals in Miami recently.
But he never got it in paper. What an idiot.
I love drugs and sketchy pills, and my favorite ones are the ones that kill quickly.
So his looks-maxing worldview is crashing down, his business deals are crashing down, and now his grift is finally catching up to him. During his rise, Clavicular spent a lot of time grifting red pill talking points and values, like how you should never date an OnlyFans woman because they're evil.
I don't like OnlyFans girls. It's degenerate. I think you're ruining, your image. Absolutely. Their souls are gone at the end of the day.
There should be more societal shame overall for doing OnlyFans.
But he doesn't actually believe any of this. He's lying for clout. He lied about not dating an OnlyFans model to try and look cool.
You guys wouldn't date OnlyFans model, but I'm pretty sure our special guest.
God damn! How much you think she paid for them?
Whoa!
Holy shit! I just looked up at the screen like, God damn!
They could be real.
I mean, yours are real.
Mine are real, exactly.
Okay.
They could be real.
Usually white women don't. All right. Well, good on you.
Good on you.
OnlyFans girls or not, she could get it.
Yep.
God damn.
Dating Jenny Hopatch, who is an OnlyFans girl.
No,
You guys
not.
have pictures posted.
Oh, pictures posted that means I'm dating.
I've heard that you guys are dating.
He literally has an assault and battery.
He's a fucking high schooler. We're not dating.
Yeah.
God. Jesus Christ.
Charged because his two girlfriends confronted each other. Then he started his own OnlyFans.
I like you. And I just wanted you to know that I like you. Maybe you should have tried that in Paris.
Maybe he should have. Or the note with the little boxes. Do you like
Can
me?
you check
Yes
this for
or
me,
no?
please? There's one behind you.
Oh, God.
I like you.
Fans management company, and he started dating one of his models named Lily. This has turned his own fans against him. Now, I don't know if she's doing OnlyFans content with other men or not, but his fans seem to think that she is, because he says that she gave him chlamydia.
Yeah, well, I'm on it right now.
So you're f***ing bitches, but you have chlamydia.
Just took Lily's too.
So you're not fucking bitches, but you have chlamydia.
Oh, God.
So you can't even pretend you got laid to get the chlamydia. Holy shit. Would just sit in a public toilet seat bare-assed? Just got unlucky.
Why did she have it?
Why did she have it?
So she gave it to
we
him.
gotta
Which
go.
how else would that happen if she wasn't cheating? His former red pill viewers start eating him alive.
I find it sad.
Oh, that's how she got it. She sat at the public toilet seat bare-assed.
Oh, okay. Huh. Next thing you know, he's gonna get a girl pregnant by sharing the hot tub.
Right?
Yep.
Lily gave you chlamydia, and you still stayed you buy her all the stuff you buy her flowers, and she still wants to cheat in New York WTF?
Dude. The copes.
Nah, you're the one coping.
Get inside!
Let's keep running. Your whole fan base hates you as person because you were dating mudshot porn star to get a f***ing grip loser effect.
I understand you are sad because Lily cupped you, but come on, bro, focus.
Whatever, bro.
He's silencing donations as they're reading out because they keep calling him a cuck loser.
I hate myself for wasting so much time
the SpongeBob. It's too much. I can't. Everything about this is fucking parody. Everything about this man is parody. I can't. Holy shit, dude. I can't right now. Oh my god.
Steal my shit.
Sold your fan base for a porn star.
He stole my shit.
Retire, bro. Nobody likes you anymore. You are getting ratio in your income.
But the weird part is Clavicular does have chlamydia. He's talked about it on multiple streams for months.
Size condoms to use.
What's that?
Get my gun back.
You know I'm black. I recently learned what condoms are because I have chlamydia.
I recently learned what condoms are.
Excuse me?
This is what happened when we took away sex ed. Okay?
Yeah.
The public school system has failed this boy.
Yeah. How do you
Jesus
recently
Christ.
learn what condoms are?
This
This
is
is
a
like that
grown man.
fool recently learning what empathy
This
is.
is a grown man.
Yeah. I didn't even know how to put it on until about 5 days ago.
Oh, you have chlamydia?
Yeah.
Me too.
Really?
Yes, I just got the
Really?
papers today. You gotta take the pills for the 5 days?
Yeah, I have
God damn it.
What day are you on?
Why is he wearing a do-rag? Wait, is
Why
that
are
what
you wearing a do-rag?
Is that what he thinks condoms are?
Jesus, say effing Christ.
Everything about this man is parody. I can't.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus fuck. Everything about him is parody. All right, you walking condom. Let's hear it.
I ain't started yet.
Me neither.
Yeah, exactly. Just like I just ignore it. Like
Yeah. It'll go away some point.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I'm
natural. It'll just go with
I
things.
think that's how it
It'll go
works.
away.
That's not how
This black
What?
dude's just
That
fucking
is
with
not.
him. It'll go away at some point. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, homie.
If you just learned how, if you just
I done had to clap
learned-
like 4 times, know what I
if
mean?
you just learned how condoms work, then yeah, I would fuck with you too.
Just ignore it,
Dumbass.
gang. It'll go away. I done had to clap like 4 times, know what I mean? That white boy gonna die.
That white boy gonna die. Oh my god.
Chlamydia
Yeah.
works. He does eventually start taking his medicine, but he's been hooking up with girls the entire time, and that's not what you're supposed to do.
How many times have you been STD tested?
Every time I'm at the doctor, they STD test you.
I have
I was at the hospital.
I have 2 more days of my chlamydia medication.
You're on doxycycline, which is for STD treatment or acne. It's
What-
for skin, like
Technically,
bacteria.
I had extra. So like I've been on it for like more than the treatment. I just took Lily's too.
Why is she not taking hers? He's been having sex this whole time. How is that not illegal? As for his community turning against him, I don't really feel bad. Live by the grift, die by the grift.
You look like you the type to think the stripper actually likes you.
Baby nose.
The SpongeBob. And the type that think the stripper actually likes you.
Yeah, being just roasted mercilessly by SpongeBob.
By his own chat. And he's contracted to keep streaming, so he can't do anything about it. This is great. This is literally the best situation. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Polish SpongeBob. All right, dude. I gotta stop reading this chat.
To wrap things up, Clavicular has been
should.
facing a lot of reality checks recently, but I don't think he's learned anything. He should be learning that looks aren't everything.
You look so bad now. Dude, you need the nose touched up. It's uneven. It's really not. Copes.
He should be discovering that people don't really care if he's a famous streamer, if it means he comes off like a weirdo.
Dropping game, but like it's not hitting. Like,
Spoiler alert, most famous streamers are weirdos.
Are weirdos, yeah. I think that's the whole reason they're famous. Is
You know I'm not a weirdo streamer
It's
because
like
I'm not.
a train wreck.
Yeah, you know
can't
that
look
we're
away.
not weirdo streamers because we're not famous.
There you go.
Yet. We'll get weird one day.
One day.
It'll get weird in here, and then we'll be famous.
Okay, hey, why do you have to say that with the Big Lebowski like look?
Don't worry, as soon as this stream is over, baby.
It'll get weird in here. Don't get real.
I'm
weird
gonna
up
DJ
here.
your VJ as soon as the stream's over.
You know.
All right, you have a nice day.
Get out of there.
Holy shit.
That's how you pick up women. Get the fuck out of there.
You make them come to you.
Watching this.
Oh, God.
Watching this does. Like, I have a running tally in my head of all the things I need to warn our daughters about.
Just show them this video.
Just show them this whole video.
He should start realizing that maybe he's not as smart as he thinks he is. After losing 400K by going into business.
The thing is, like, the majority of his fans, like his actual fans, like the people who watch him and believe all this stuff, are the age of our children. These are the guys they're going to school with right now. These are the guys who are going to talk to our daughters.
Yeah, that's what I hate.
Jesus
I hate
Christ.
it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Hate to ruin the fun, but yeah.
Yeah.
This is depressing.
Business with a mobster, relying on only handshake deals. After ODing, Clav said he was done doing drugs. He gave a big speech about it.
I ain't gonna be doing any of that shit anymore.
Truly, if you have to poison your body and take drugs and alter your mind to make a bitch talk to you, then she ain't worth f***ing talking to, bro.
I know.
And if you have to do the same
it's
thing,
not for girls.
but if you,
When Andrew Tate is the voice of fucking reason.
Of reason? We have.
Oh my God.
Yeah, things have gotten really upsetting.
you have to do the same thing for these people at home to watch you, f*** them too. Like, you are who you are, and it's not up to you to poison yourself to entertain any of these people. If they're unhappy with how you act and the things you do, unless you're going to take illegal substances, then let them all f*** off.
Yeah, no,
Thanks, Dad.
I completely agree. And I mean, really, the drug stuff is for anxiety because, you know, I really could give a f*** about low-stake interactions with, like, girls and...
I thought it was for chlamydia. The chlamydia gives him anxiety. It's all connected.
Oh, God.
college reach. That's not the shit I care about. It's really situations where you're in an environment where everyone is important, your first impression actually matters. That's what puts me under a lot of stress and could like give me a panic attack.
Bro, you've never talked to anybody important. He's making up fan fiction about himself.
It does get to me sometimes.
I get it, but you have to obviously adjust to the new lifestyle. You can't always...
That was the cope. The cope was the drugs.
And I hope the recent thing that happened, I hope it's a wake up for you.
No, it absolutely was. I haven't done...
It wasn't.
Touch anything since.
That lasted about 5 minutes. He's right back to it. And although he says otherwise, he is doing it for the girls and for the viewers.
I literally can't function in public unless I'm up because I'm autistic. It's unfortunate. I do.
No, he does it because he's autistic, Willie. Jesus. You fucking ableist.
Do you want some of this blue juice over here?
Do I want some of your blue juice?
You want some of my blue juice?
We got company.
Okay.
I literally do, or else I can't stream. That's why I want to retire. It's like so bad. I hate my life. But all right, let's go.
He's listing off all the substances he's been taking on this trip.
Those clubs were f***ing crazy yesterday. I don't know how you handled it.
What? Drugs.
No, but I mean, you're going for a while. You know what I mean?
Drugs.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of cocaine, ecstasy, pregabalin, drinking, cocaine and meth. So I was doing uppers, downers, sideways, and like a little bit
Upper
of
is like. What's a downer? What's a downer?
alcohol.
He'll make all of these mistakes again. He will overdose again. And that's not me wishing for it. That's me pointing out the logical conclusion of where this is going, because he really does think he's so much smarter than he really is.
I feel like I just am able to see past like the facades and lies of people and institutions so easily that nothing could be fun, and I can't enjoy things the way low sentience people.
Because these are 12-year-olds with nothing better to do than play Fortnite for 16 hours a day.
Good point. So they know where all the guns are. Yeah.
Can, like, for example, sports.
Wow, he's so high IQ, he can't enjoy sports. Hey, Brayden, maybe you're not that deep and complicated. Maybe you just ruined your social skills because you spent all day on looks-maxing forums. Stop blaming everything on your autism and go learn how to make a friend. Other people manage just fine, dude. He'll look like Michael Jackson in 15 years. That's if he lives that long. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Shout out to the homies over on Patreon. From Glass Riveter, Latchkey Guy.
Overall thing is that he will kill himself.
Oh yeah, he's
soon
going down.
here. Yeah, he will kill himself soon.
I was gonna say die young, leave a beautiful corpse, but he has already ruined that too.
He's ruined that. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. Well, we checked in on old Clav. We do have to have a talk with our kids, though.
We do.
There are definitely some clavicular fans at their school that they're gonna try to talk to him. I mean, assuming they can ever muster up the courage
To talk to
but at
them.
least they'll be polite about it. Okay, have a nice day.
Actually, today at the trampoline park, our eldest ran into a little boy who used to be in 2nd grade with her, and I guess he moved, but he's still in the same city as we are, and he's just in a middle school. And
thanks for the jewels, man. I don't know what that means.
Hi. But
cool gold coin for 10 jewels. I don't understand all these new features on.
Yeah. But she's like, apparently his sister said to her, "Oh God, you're gorgeous. He has a crush on you so bad." And she said, "He looks like he still did when he was in 2nd grade."
We have to teach our daughters how to politely reject women, or politely reject women and men.
Women and men, because she's also had that
like
already.
the women in Paris. We have to teach them to be more,
polite.
French.
No, I think they should keep with their ethnic roots and just let it out.
Just
let it out.
Just let their black half handle that.
Yep, let the black side come out. And just,
Don't really want that pink thing.
See, this is what I was saying when that girl was like, "I was mean." No, you weren't, bitch. You weren't mean. If he didn't leave your lawn crying, you weren't mean enough. Sometimes you have to be mean.
Damn, woman.
Well, I was the one that my friends always took with them to be mean when they went out to the club.
You do got RBF.
I don't like.
I know how you Clav fans like your acronyms.
Yeah.
She's got the RBF.
The RBF, yeah, I do.
Google
I really do. But I'm not really into going to the club. I do like to dance and whatnot, but other than that, I don't really like to go. But that's why I went.
Dance.
That was the only reason
I
I
don't
went
like clubs
was,
either.
was to be that person.
I am not a club guy. I am the guy bored out of his gourd at the club.
Were we dating at the time that we went out with my friends?
We went to that one club together, and
Yeah.
it was boring as fuck.
Yeah.
The only part that I liked was before you go into the club, you walk through that restaurant that's underneath the dance floor.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm thinking, so I have dinner and just look up girls'
and just
skirts.
get to look up girl skirts
all night and stare at dudes' balls.
Yep.
Stare at dudes.
There you go.
Sounds like a great idea.
You can eat your steak and look up women's skirts.
This is delicious.
Oh.
She's got a tampon string hanging out the side there.
Hoo-ha. That's clear. Hoo-ha. But
Jesus.
No, I don't think you were with us when I went out with my friends from Kenya. One of the last times we all went out together. And this guy, the really tall one that could be a model, would not leave her alone and kept dancing with her on the dance floor. Yeah.
I could be a model.
I was really, really mean to him. Extremely. Really? That's your model face? Okay, Zoolander. Speaking of Ben Stiller.
We just watched a video where the best way to look smacks was to do permanent duck face, okay? I learned from the master.
Did they all just sit down and watch Zoolander? Is that what What happened?
Zoolander wasn't a comedy, it was a documentary.
It was a documentary.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, man.
We really are on the worst timeline.
What is it, Zoolander and Idiocracy? Both documentaries.
We really do live in the worst timeline. I want out. I want out. How do I stop this ride? I want off. Jesus.
I feel like you go to puke every day.
Ugh.
But yeah.
All
right.
right.
So I'll teach them how to, you know.
So we offended all the straight
make men
people. Are we
cry.
going to offend the trans people now and watch the downfall of James Stephanie Stearling?
Let's go ahead and offend the trans people. Why not?
Oh, God. This is going to be fun. All right. Let's cue up James Stephanie Stearling. This one's going to be painful for me because actually...
You did like him.
I liked his content.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
And his downfall's like kind of depressing for me. This one's gonna be bittersweet here.
Right. People will do what they want to do.
All right, this video is about Liquid Sonic. I don't watch enough of his videos on stream, but he doesn't cover our usual dramas, but this one's one I'm interested in. So, the bizarre downfall of gaming legend James Stephanie Stearling. Here we go. It's going to get weird. Well, weirder than the Clav thing.
I was going to say any weirder than what we've already looked at.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, he took drugs and got surgeries, but for different reasons.
Different.
Anyway, let's fucking go.
The autistic British gamer acting as a consumer advocate on YouTube. The content of the past from the likes of Yahtzee Croshaw, Total Biscuit and Jim Stearling is something I look back at quite fondly. Some people will have criticisms of them, I am sure, especially for Stearling, but on the whole...
Alright, just do what you can, it doesn't matter.
These people were seen as honest, independent creators willing to dig their heels in when it came to advocating for the consumers of video games. And I'm more than willing to consider that I may have a rose-tinted pair of nostalgia goggles on, but I see it now a decade ago as a much better time for gaming and the discourse surrounding it. Nowadays, Yahtzee is still doing his thing. He seems to have a good reputation and be an honest and respectable guy. Then there's Total Biscuit, who is sadly no longer with us. Some may not have liked his autistic screeds and his R-Traps gay controversies in his later life, but I see...
Yeah, these are all the OGs. The only one left that I think, like, from this time frame that's still doing gaming videos that I watch. I don't know, Yahtzee's still doing his thing, but he's nowhere near as popular as he used to be. Since he stopped doing the Escapist show and he had to rebrand and start a new channel. He lost a lot of his subs. Angry Joe still does stuff, but yeah, Total Biscuit died of cancer, and James Stephanie Stearling became, well, Stephanie Stearling. Anyway, drive, run, go.
Okay, I guess that's
see
what
this
we're
as a
doing.
great loss. And then there's Jim fucking Stearling's son. Now their career tells a bit of a different story. They have had a particularly unique and weird fall from grace, losing around 180,000 subs and having their reputation tarnished. Some progressive types claim Stearling's fall off is just due to transphobia, but alongside the cartoonish transition, the content took a nosedive so drastic that a once well-liked figure is now dragged into the modern era as a pathetic, unwatchable, and at times detestable person. But before we suffer through any of that, let's take it back to the good old days and look at Jim Stearling's entry to content creation.
Alright, this is where he started.
Zelda fans, you're wrong, you're stupid, and your mothers didn't raise you right. Hi, I'm Jim Stearling, and I used to think that Fallout fans were the biggest fucking idiots on the planet. Then Diablo 3 was announced, and then I realised that it was Diablo fans who were, indeed, the biggest fucking idiots on the planet. But then Sonic 4 was announced, and, well, we all know what Sonic fans are like.
Now, as you can see, Jim has always given...
Do not Google Sonic fan art.
given off the extravagant theatre kid vibe, but he has talked about having a fairly rough upbringing. He's talked about how, as a child, he would travel around the UK with a Hell's Angel as a stepfather, but he still found the drive to try his hand at stand-up comedy and becoming a games journalist. The latter would eventually pay off, as he got a job in 2007 with Destructoid, and it was here where Jim started his most well-known series, The Jimquisition. In its first form, it was simply Jim stood in front of a white wall, going on an epic
when he kept it simple and he had interesting things to say.
Rant about some gaming topic, and they'd be uploaded on the Destructoid channel. This was very low budget, uncontroversial stuff, but it would show that Jim could perform, and his show for a time would move to The Escapist. Here he would develop the Jimquisition into more of an elaborate show. He would play a character of this arrogant, self-aggrandizing games journalist turned great dictator. He'd make more serious critiques of the video game industry, along with making his character more animated and manic. But looking back at these now 12-year-old videos, unsurprisingly, they don't quite hold up. There was creativity on display from Jim, but mostly his comedy made me feel like I was talking to a Redditor that listens to Electro Swing.
Hey, what's wrong with Electro Swing? I mean the Redditor part, yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with Electro Swing. Need to get cultured, Liquid Sonic. What's wrong with you? What do you listen to? Probably Eminem.
I was gonna say something.
Poser.
Yeah.
Phase 3 caused a major ruckus when it was revealed it would have free-to-play elements. The producer's justification, which remains on record as one of the silliest ever spoken out loud by an adult, was that mobile gamers expected freemium elements, therefore a horror game based for console users definitely needed it. Yeah, logic? Anyway.
Now that wants to make me...
Yeah, that's the Redditor coming up.
Logic? Right there.
Yep, I see him. Calm down.
I didn't want you to get shot in the
Game
head.
ain't that important. Content.
Hey, sorry. I didn't want you to get shot in the head.
I'm good.
He fucking bite down on a curb. But who am I, some stupid asshole in the current year, to be saying this, because at the time this made him very popular. So much so that he decided to go independent. He launched his own YouTube channel and a Patreon with great success, and would go on to make weekly Jimquisition videos, mostly ranging between 10 and 30 minutes in length for over a decade. And it must be stated again, this show in its heyday was a huge hit.
Yep, I loved it. Back before, well, the transition.
He was regularly hitting over 500,000 views on episodes of The Jimquisition on his then Jim Stearling channel. And one of the things that aided him in his astronomical success was his drama with the games company Digital Homicide and their $15 million lawsuit against him. Along with the Jimquisition, Stearling also started a first impression series called Squirty Play. This would be similar to Total Biscuit's WTF's series, but he would often play comically bad games. In 2014, one such game that he played was Slaughtering Grounds. On first impressions, this was just a particularly bad and verging on unplayable Steam game, and it wasn't out of the ordinary for Jim to find and mock games such as this. But on this occasion, the game developers Digital Homicide saw Jim's video and reacted to it by adding
Yeah, their crash out was epic. He totally won this engagement.
Sarcastic text over the video mocking Jim. Observe the text here. Hello, this is Jim Stearling, and I'm a fucking idiot. Don't believe me? Well, just watch this piece of shit review I made. Jim then reacted to this, pretty much just laughing at the absurdity of it the whole way through.
Hello everyone, it's Jim Stearling here, and I've upset a developer, I think. As you can see, they re-uploaded yesterday's Squirty Play of Slaughtering Grounds and then added text annotations, slagging me off and calling me an idiot. They are calling me a fucking idiot again. This... It's my fault for thinking that when you pause the game will pause. I didn't realise that the Slaughtering Ground devs were going for a Dark Souls thing here. I should have spotted from the art direction and the gameplay layout that I won't go into now, it's run around aimlessly since I haven't made any attempt to actually figure out the game thus far. I will be sure to blame the developer and Steam for my failure in taking the time to evaluate the game before I review it. Why do you say? Because I'm Jim fucking Stearling's son?
In response to this, Digital Homicide struck Jim with a DMCA claim. This tactic would also be used by the Skateman Rescue devs and Cobra Studios, hoping that this would silence Jim's criticisms. The video was down for about 2 weeks, but Jim did manage to get the video reinstated, and this ended up being a huge W for him, because he created a Jimquisition episode tearing apart the game and the bad actions of the developers.
The game's blood effects, for example, were taken from Google image search. You can even see where they fail to wipe the white background from the blood in the game. Slaughtering Grounds' official artwork is a desktop wallpaper made by someone else and not credited, and it was of course discovered that Imminent Uprising was censoring negative feedback, as well as banning anybody who had anything bad to say about the game or its creator.
Also, Jim mocked them relentlessly for their stupid legal takes.
It seems Imminent Uprising takes phrases absolutely literally, as shown in an email it sent to Popad where it declared that my video wasn't protected under fair use because my criticism was unfair. Yes, these guys believe that fair use means fair use. As in, if you think the critic is being a meanie poop head, you can try and weaponize the legal system against them.
And as Jim Stearling knew 10 years ago, making an argument such as that is incredibly fucking stupid. Jim did it with malice, did he? But again, this is a big hit for Jim. He handled it greatly, he did not back down, everyone was on his side, and he got 3.5 million views on this video.
Yeah, he totally won that engagement. They crashed out so hard they tried to sue him for $15 million. And they got laughed out of court. All because he gave a game a bad review. Which deserved. The game was shit.
I must say, it was genuinely great content, and a year later, Jim decided to revisit Digital Homicide and investigate their other games. Jim found out that Digital Homicide were spam releasing games that were no more than Unity Store assets, and they were using shell publishers to cover their tracks as they flooded the then Steam Greenlight program with asset flips and low effort games and not build a bad reputation for Digital Homicide whilst doing so. So, in retaliation to this, Digital Homicide filed a lawsuit against Jim pro se, meaning they wrote the document themselves. And initially, with this lawsuit, they
didn't even hire a lawyer.
Yeah, some battles are best not fought. Like, why did they?
Because they're fucking idiots.
Yeah, like this just seems dumb. Like
they just wanted to sign because he's killing their business, their entire business. So Steam used to have this system where anybody could put anything up on there.
Yeah.
And if the game got enough attention or enough purchases, then it made it to the storefront. So it was like a separate community storefront called Greenlight. If it got enough attention, if it got enough, votes or purchases or whatever, then it gets Greenlight to go onto the main storefront.
Yeah.
So they would just they Michael Scott that shit, and they would make up a new company name and post a bunch of different games under a bunch of different company names, so people couldn't tell that they were all coming from the same one, because obviously their games are getting bad reviews and they had a bad rap. So their way of avoiding the bad rap was to just keep making up new. I have no shortage of company names. I have no shortage. They would just keep making up new ones. Jim figured it all out, and he just kept pointing it out. So people started following them and leaving them bad reviews and bad comments and stopping their shit from getting greenlit. Stuff doesn't get greenlit, they don't make money. So they estimated that Jim cost them $10 million in damages somehow. Yeah, it was a get-rich-quick scheme that failed miserably. It was fun to watch, though.
Yeah.
They seeked damages of $10 million, and some of the claims in this lawsuit were just demented. They claimed that Jim comparing them to the thieves in Home Alone was libel. They claimed that Jim wearing a witch doctor mask and calling himself the steam cleaner was done to incite harassment, and that there was a civil conspiracy between Stearling and Valve to undermine Digital Homicide's business.
Okay,
so as stated, the lawsuit was initially $10 million.
They are. Yeah, that's right. He's working with Valve, creators of Steam, to
Yeah.
go after a company with 4 employees. Yes.
Yeah, you guys sound insane.
The multi-billion-dollar
right now.
company is working with a YouTuber to take me down. Me and my 3 friends who started a company. That's fucking ridiculous, man. It was. It was great.
Someone in that group of people had
Game and Drama
had a very high opinion of themselves.
No, they're just delusional. It's just.
I mean,
oh man,
God
game and
damn.
drama isn't what it used to be.
Jeez.
Now it's all just they're woke because they put boobies in it.
How dare they?
Oh, I'm sorry, that's anti-woke. Yeah, I don't know. It's all just woke
How
and
dare
anti-woke
they
now.
put boobs in something?
Yeah, the drama's not what it used to be.
No, it's not.
They replaced Kratos in God of War with a lady. It's woke garbage.
How dare
They put a black lady in it.
How dare they?
Woke garbage. Yeah, I'm so sick of it. It's the same drama over and over again. That's
Yeah.
why it's just. Want to know why I don't do as much video game content? Because it's boring. This is boring now. Gaming news is boring now. It's the same shit over and over. Is it woke or anti-woke? Is this one woke or anti-woke? It's the same fucking shit, whatever. Oh, it's so tiresome. Anyway, back to when gaming drama was good.
$1 million. But because of the increasing amount of emotional stress Digital Homicide were under due to Jim's videos, the lawsuits were amended, taking these extra damages into account. The first amended complaint increased the damages to $12.5 million. Then a second amended complaint increased the damages to $15 million. Fortunately, a motion to dismiss was granted, and the case was dismissed with prejudice, meaning any similar lawsuits from Digital Homicide could not be filed against Jim in the future. Jim then went on to make more content about it. He absolutely mocked them and was seen positively across the board, and an attempt to silence a creator only made them far more powerful. At this point in time, his Patreon was making a shitload of money. In 2013, Jim was earning around $10,000 from it, and at his peak in 2022, he almost hit 15k. Jim would go on to get quite a few wins throughout this period of time. For example, as Jim was taking home the money with Patreon, he decided to turn off ads for his channel, meaning then he also wouldn't have to worry so much.
I actually respected him for this. He turned off all advertisements on his channel to the point that he'd get pissed if YouTube put ads on his channel.
Mm-hmm.
Like the YouTube ads. So he turns off ads on his videos, but YouTube will put ads on there anyway if someone claims it or like under certain circumstances. And then he found a way to get them to stop doing that. He didn't want to make ad money on YouTube, which, I mean, some would call that career suicide as a YouTuber, but it actually made him more money.
Yeah.
He was pretty smart about it and doing well. I cannot fathom what possessed him to do what he did at the end here, but don't worry, we're getting there.
Okay.
Much about Content ID, but the problem that Jim ran into was that when he covered something from a major publisher, they would then grab the video and run their ads on it. So in retaliation to this, Jim came up with a plan called the Copyright Deadlock. He would intentionally show copyrighted content throughout his videos of all of the major publishers that were known for claiming videos, and this would result in multiple companies claiming the same video and then having to dispute each other's claims. This would mean that there would become a stalemate, and eventually no ads would end up running on the video.
Provided you know a Content ID claim is coming, not terribly hard to predict, and can find some other Content ID match content to include, easy as fuck, you can at the very least make sure nobody is making money off of your work, even if it also means you can't either. And I mean, if you weren't going to make money off it anyway, you might as well make a mockery of the system and take a petty little victory as reward. We have a system where it's actually better to infringe on as much copyright as possible than abide by fair use. A system where I'm now not worried about using whatever music or footage I like, because it literally doesn't matter whose rights I'm encroaching on anymore.
And you know, at the end of the day,
and it does give him a certain level of freedom. He no longer has to worry about getting demonetized. He no longer has to worry about like using copyrighted music, because he would actually do it on purpose. So that's what he was talking about there, is he would purposefully play things by companies known to claim your video if you use their stuff. And he would do it with multiple companies, so that multiple companies would claim his video, forcing them to fight amongst themselves over who actually gets ownership of the video. And as long as, then they're not going to sue each other, so the payout has nowhere to go. And since the payout has nowhere to go, ads have no reason to run, and then it stopped ads from being played on his channel. Now, true, it meant that he'd make no money from it, but he wasn't making money from it anyway. He didn't want ads on his videos. So it gave him a little bit of freedom. It was a respectable move that I don't think you could do in 2026
No, I was
anymore.
gonna say you
yeah,
couldn't
like
do
you
that
need that money
nowadays,
too much now. Yeah, like YouTube is way too ad heavy now compared to then. Like you don't make the money you used to make. So you got to have one hell of a committed audience in order to pull that off. Which still blows my mind is you had an audience committed enough towards the circle. You had an audience committed enough to pay you more than you would have made in ads and keep you afloat. But that also meant that you were more beholden to that audience than ever, than anyone else. And then that's when you decide to do all the shit you did and ostracize yourself from half of your audience, which meant half of your money. Doesn't matter if you were getting views from people who weren't paying. Those views don't matter because you're not getting ad money. So now you're 100% dependent on the fans that are paying you. So you have to give them what they want. And he stopped doing that. But anyway.
Hey, this isn't a huge thing.
Getting ahead of myself here. We'll let it keep going.
But it was clever for him to figure it out, and it's very entertaining to watch it play out. And things like this would endear him to so many people. Again, when Konami were deciding to stop making games and sell out all their big franchises to make pachinko machines, Jim was there to rip the shit out of them. And again, it was
deserved.
Pretty entertaining. And even back then, when he started to get called out, he revealed in a Fallout video that he was polyamorous and some type of bisexual, and he was just like, fuck you, I don't care. And at the time, it was like, he may be some weird gay fat cuck, but you know, he's talking about Konami and Ubisoft. His degenerate activities would leak into the show, but not at all like how they would eventually end up doing.
Yeah, like every now and then just bringing it up when it was in context for whatever thing you were talking about.
fine.
That's fine. Make a joke about it, a little self-deprecation or whatever.
Go on
If you're
with
talking
life.
about gay characters in the game and you talk about how you're gay, no one's going to care. When you start shoehorning it in everywhere and you make the entirety of like how you're, the way that you're now judging games, the way that you're, rating your games is now so skewed because of the fact that this has become your entire identity.
This is your personality now. Yep.
A criticism that I would have of the golden era of the Jimquisition, though, is he did start to get quite self-indulgent. Like the amount of time he spent talking about boglins, for example, as a viewer.
Yeah, I did hate the boglin talk. I could care less about boglins. They're toys from the 90s that he weirdly became obsessed with for a while there. Looking back on it, I would rather have him spend an entire show talking about, or half the show talking about boglins than parading around his HRT tits and telling me about how he had his first period or whatever. I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
Okay.
Or yeah, he thought he was pregnant for a while.
What?
We're again getting ahead of myself.
I'm confused about the period thing.
I'll let it keep going.
But at the time, did start to test my patience. And this goes for anyone that does a weekly schedule of releasing videos this size, but he would phone it in on occasions and release something that really wasn't worth the viewer's time.
Yeah, it can't all be bangers.
So overall, I do find the dry and mean style of comedy that Yahtzee has more appealing to Jim's, and he may not have weaponized his autism as effectively as Total Biscuit did, but when he was talking about the games industry, he was a guy the average person could get behind. And I'd say when he was on his best run, probably around 2016, he did make some good content.
So as far as I'm concerned, we're done.
Yeah, that's the background. When he had that background, all the videos with that background were bangers. And he started slowly changing his background to become more rainbow colored and colorful. And yeah, like his whole set would evolve with his sexuality.
Yeah.
So you can kind of tell like what era of Jim you're in by the
it changing and being.
Yeah, so you can tell like what era of Jim you're in based on how gay his set looks.
Yeah.
Based on.
Thank God for me.
And I mean, I can get past it bothered Liquid Sonic more than it does me. Like, I thought that the self-indulgent part was kind of part of the character. Because, I mean, he ends every show with thank God for me. I mean, that was just, the arrogance was part of it.
Yeah.
So, didn't bother me that much.
Not worth it.
So then why don't we look at the bad? And I believe this did start to come pre-2020 with Jim's podcast, The Podquisition, and Jim's co-host.
I never listened to that one, so that one was super gay. Yeah, and he had a trans co-host who, I don't even care that they're trans. Again, I don't care as long as it's not. This is video game content. Just talk about the video games. But her way of talking about video games was always about how inclusive they were. Like she was woke before woke was cool. Yeah.
Laura Kate Dale. I have covered Laura in the past. They are the stereotype you already think they are through and through. They're an autistic, trans, hyperwoke, sex-obsessed games journalist that blends said journalism with being an irritant woke scold that often gets things wrong and still fails upwards. I think Laura is what...
She couldn't be more wrong about a lot of the stuff she says, but people applaud her and support her because we must support trans artists. It's kind of like when a black person makes a really bad movie or a really bad piece of media, and they're like, "You have to support black artists.
No, we don't.
You have to support black creators," and they just throw money at them even though they're making shit.
I feel like Stanley. Like I'm that person rolling their eyes when someone's like, "Hey, sister." No, I don't know you. I do not care that you're black and I'm black. Woo, we got something in common. If you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit.
All right, calm down, Queen.
Triggered Total Biscuit to totally spaz out about the "Our Trap's gay" thing because they got very upset about the comment.
Our trap's gay.
When Total Biscuit, rest his soul, dude died of cancer. But somebody asked him, "Are traps gay?" So a trap is, you know what a trap is?
No.
That's an old school term for I guess what would be a trans girl today. Back in the day, they just called them cross-dressers or ladyboys. But yeah, it was one that looked passing but still had a penis, and they called it a trap.
I mean,
it's a trap.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, but anyway, they asked him, "Are traps gay?" Which is the modern day equivalent of saying, if you had sex with a trans girl, would you be gay? Which it's a very simple equation, guys. If you have sex with someone who has a penis, you're gay.
You'd be considered gay, yeah.
I feel like I have to do the fucking Ice Cube me. I got news for you. That means you're gay.
No, genuine question.
And the Podquisition was just endless sex.
Oh, he cut it before the answer. The answer is yes. Yes, traps are gay.
Jokes and complaining. It seemed like they were only ever happy when they were talking about sex, which really was an upsetting insight of what was going to come with Jim. And personally, I became an unknown psychic enemy of Laura at this point and stopped enjoying Stearling's content in turn. He did have some stupid dramas as well, like people were trying to DDoS him and dox him because he gave Breath of the Wild a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, Nintendo fans are insane. If you don't give a Nintendo game, a Zelda game, a 10 out of 10 or at least a 9, then they're going to try to dox you. They're going to try to swat you. Like, they go insane over it. Just in all of gaming, Nintendo fans are the absolute worst to deal with. I hate them so much.
Even missing how ridiculous it is to get...
And I say this as a guy who enjoys 90% of Nintendo's games. But holy fuck, you guys are insufferable.
Pissed off at something like that. Retrospectively, that's quite a fair score. He also got in quite a lot of shit for giving Hellblade a 1 out of 10 due to a game-breaking bug. I think this was more seen as fishing for drama and attention-seeking over trying to make a good point.
I mean, I see the point he's making. If you're a journalist, or if you're someone rating the game, fuck being a journalist. If you're anyone and you're gonna make a video sharing your experience with the game and what you would personally rate it, if your experience was ruined by a game-breaking bug that broke the game so you couldn't enjoy it, then yeah, I guess for you, it would be a 1 out of 10, and it deserves to be documented so that, hey, for most of you, this is probably an 8 out of 10, but for those of you who encounter this bug like I did, it's going to ruin the experience and you're not going to want to play it anymore. So be aware that it exists and this is how bad it is. Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, I would say that's fair.
And I think it must be said, Jim has never really been good at games. I think he has the typical games journalist level of skill, but people weren't really there for his gaming reviews. They were there for his exposés on bad business practices. They were there for the Jimquisition. Even the Squirty Plays series stopped eventually. I think when Steam opened the floodgates, there was no novelty in finding a shit game, but eventually the Jimquisition would also start to change. And this came with Jim Stearling announcing that they were a trans femme non-binary. They became a new person named...
Yes, he has to be all of the things.
All the things.
This is why I feel like it's a social contagion with Jim, and it's not what he really is. Because
that one, yeah.
Because he announced, because after a while he announced that he was bisexual. Then bisexual became gay because bisexual got him a little bit of.
Yeah, the goalpost keeps moving.
Well, no, it's attention seeking.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And bisexual got you a little bit of attention, but then people stopped caring about it.
Yeah. If they
then
don't
you go
care,
full blown gay, and it gets you a little bit of attention and support. Then people stop caring about that. Now you're trans, femme, non-binary, which kind of, I mean, what even is that? How are you trans and non-binary? I thought the whole point of being trans was to identify as something, but okay, never mind. I don't understand it. None of it makes sense to me.
Named James Stephanie Stearling.
Oh, hi, didn't see you there. I'm Fem Stearling, here on the Jimquisition for the first time. Fuck. So, I've been pretty much full-timing it in my non-binary finery. Been doing that on some...
Non-binary See, it's all for attention. Like, he has to just keep shoehorning it into every fucking sentence.
I don't really understand.
Which is what's ruining it for me. I'm like, if you just mentioned it once and you made the announcement as a way to explain, hey, why am I suddenly wearing women's clothing? Then I'd be like, okay, well, that makes sense.
Cool.
Good,
Okay.
Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah.
Now I understand why the change.
Congrats on...
If you want to explain the change to people, I'm fine with every fucking sentence. Like, it just, he harped on it forever because it never stopped getting him attention. Most of it negative.
Some social media, been doing that on live streaming, been doing that in this building, and as of last night, recording now, like outside. So, fuck it, here we are.
At first, James announced that they were pansexual gender trash. At one point, their gender identity on...
Now they're pansexual. No, like it keeps moving. You don't know what you are. Got it. You're struggling with your identity. And there it is! Booyakasha! How's that for non-binary binary? Woo! Victory Royale, baby. Alright, we're gonna do the D&D mode now. I am a non-binary, pansexual, gender trash. I like all pronouns. I haven't been this comfortable with myself ever. It sounds like...
You don't sound comfortable.
You do not sound comfortable. You sound like... Which buzzword will make people like me? That's the one I'll stick with.
If I have
this
to
sounds like
use
someone...
that many names.
Yeah, this sounds like someone literally throwing every LGBTQ letter at the wall to see which one sticks.
See what sticks, yeah.
Which one gets me the best attention? Cool, that's what I am now.
Yeah.
Jesus. Alright, anyway.
On Google was non-binary gender trash girl from the gender dumpster. People were skeptical as to how seriously James was taking.
That's what I think. Some of it sounded like jokes.
Yeah.
But then it reached a point where at first it was like, oh, this is all an elaborate bit. And that's kind of what I wrote it off as. It's like, oh, he's doing some social commentary stuff. Okay, cool. This is kind of funny.
Yeah.
He's kind of making fun because it's like the woke games were starting to show up and the whole woke era was starting. And I was like, oh, okay, he's kind of making fun of that a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he's been known to do bits like that. But then it just kept going.
And
it became more and more serious. And then he grew actual tits. And I'm like, oh, God, no, he's serious. And it just kept getting worse and worse. Plus, creeps me out a little bit.
What?
Gender bit Jim kind of looks like mom.
Kind of looks like your aunt?
Not right there. Just wait until the end when he's gone full transition. He slowly morphs into...
The method?
No, not the method. That meth doesn't make you fat, does the opposite?
Well, that's what I was thinking. That's why I was confused.
Again, I have a lot of family.
Is this one I've met?
just wait until the end.
Okay, all right.
Making their transition. Not Owen Jones though, he interviewed them shortly after congratulating them about coming out, but many of the Jimquisition's casual fan base were daunted to see this new person before us. And let's be real, like they start wearing a collar with a dog tag on. It is really off. Normally I'd see a channel like this and I'd think, oh that's a bit weird, but I wouldn't dwell on it. But then this is the Jimquisition, come on! And the character has always been a comic caricature as well. But now we have what looks like a comic caricature, but needs to be taken very seriously. And now the Jimquisition is whatever the hell this is. Some of these clips coming up are difficult to watch, but I do think examples need to be given.
Before we get cracking with today's video, I have a spooky Halloween story for you, so settle in. Content warning, by the way, for upchuck references, and, well, I guess we could call it medical body horror.
Oh yeah, he started doing content warnings and all the woke shit.
This weekend had a wrestling booking, was travelling with a friend and colleague who I quite like, so like I was trying to be like hot and sexy at him for most
and it became like girl gossip time instead of video game time.
Most of the day. I'll let you know how that ended up. Later that evening, I threw up all over his bathroom.
Don't care.
Because the HRT I'm currently on has convinced my body that it's pregnant. Fun.
They then go on to tell more of the...
Pretty sure that's not what is
the
happening.
HRT convinced his body it's pregnant.
No, I'm pretty sure that's not what it's done to your body.
Well, you tell him that, her that, it that. Okay.
Awkward story about them throwing up at a guy's house that they thought was cute. See, it's difficult for me because I am all for YouTubers making whatever they want and not being at all beholden to their audience, but then again, this is not what we signed up for. James then went on to talk more about their phantom pregnancy on
And if anyone is beholden to their audience, it's you. You chose not to run ads. So the only monetization you get to keep your career going is done by that audience you're beholden to. And I'm fine with them doing it in podcasts and stuff. Just keep it out of the Jimquisition show. Keep that
you have
about
a
what
show
it is.
That is
you have a
already got
podcast
a
you can
thing.
talk about this on. You have other stuff you're doing. Like, there's so many other outlets you could have had for this. Why did it need to seep
Like I
into
said,
every single thing?
You've been streaming for... Me and you have been doing streams for how long? It would be weird if all of a sudden our streams just became about, I don't know, weird, I don't know.
If all we did was talk about our sex life.
Yeah, our sex life. Over and over again.
Like, that's all we talked about.
I'm not saying our sex life doesn't come into it every once in a while, but organically.
Yeah, but no. If we started every stream like he did, with a 3 to 5 minute rant about the weird sex things we tried over the weekend and how interracial sex is better than regular sex. And if we did that constantly.
Once again, not saying that we don't have our comments, but it's...
Yeah, I don't mind it every now and then, but Jesus, it became all he talked about.
Yeah.
It became his identity.
Like if it changes the actual show, the fundamental what your stream has been. If
it changed his life.
That,
it became all he talked about. It became his identity.
Yeah, then that's insane to
pick
me.
up all the XP tokens.
Yahtzee's podcast.
And that's one of the things I was going to mention in the catch-up at the beginning, is that I am pregnant.
No, you're not.
Or rather, my body thinks it is. So I started getting car sick randomly the other week, and it turns out that the hormones...
And he's like... He's holding these guys high. This is a video game podcast with other YouTubers who do video game, and he's holding them all.
They look a little
like Yahtzee's the one that I like, and I still watch some of his stuff, and he's just giving that look like, why are you doing this? And they're all just like stuck there.
They're all just kind of
like you're holding them hostage right now.
Yeah.
Just look at Yahtzee's face.
Someone have made my body think it's pregnant.
Oh,
So just announcing
He's
now
trying to
that I
figure
have
it
a
out.
strong, sturdy son on the way. I've named him Borkis, and because the baby will never be born, it means I get to choose who the father is. So watch yourselves, lads. Because anyone who crosses me is going on the list.
All right then.
Okay. Yeah, none of them care.
Yeah.
None of them care.
Moving on.
And incredibly
okay, moving on. Yeah, like none of them gave a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Stop it. What are you doing?
uncomfortable content becomes very commonplace in the Gymquisition, and I feel like it's even masking to call these sex jokes. Like, with no reference to the topic at hand, and with no humour, James just starts being randomly obscene.
You can sit there, you big tough guy gang bro, looking all haughty with your arms folded, snorting in derision, but who are you fooling, really? What's your performative indignance achieving even? It's just you sat there, alone, watching this on your phone, surrounded by your plastic statues of slasher movie murderers depicted.
Sounds like a lot of projection going on right here.
Depicted as big titty anime girls. Admit it. You don't just save scum. You are save scum. You're a dirty, pathetic, nasty little puddle of save scumming filth.
That clip.
Yep, everything became sexual. Even when he's talking about save scumming in a video game.
I don't even know what that is.
Alright, well, you pick your class, Barbarian, Wizard, or Ranger. But save scumming is where you save constantly. Like after you do, like in a single player game, you would, like in Skyrim, you would quick save after everything you did, and when something didn't go your way, you would reload the save and keep going until you got the outcome you wanted, instead of playing through the game and letting dealing with the consequences of your decisions. Instead, you constantly save and constantly redo everything until you get the exact outcome that you want. It's called save scumming. And some people hate it, some people don't. I don't care. It's single player game stuff. If that's how you want to enjoy the game, fine. I prefer to deal with the consequence of my actions and play through the game a second time to get a different outcome and see how it played out a second. Compare the two, but, you know.
It goes on for a lot longer. I am cutting these short, and you don't have to go looking for these, right? Every video something like this happens, and it starts to feel like some type of exhibitionism that the viewer isn't consenting to. And trust me, dear viewer, I am saving you from worse stuff, but I will show one more clip that is quite alarming.
Now, my extensive research has concluded that you can give your Switch to a nickname, but Nintendo's famous hatred of the something amendment means you can't call it Stephanie's fuckpad. However, you can name it Cunny Stuffers Anonymous, so that's very good news.
This is totally...
He's talking about giving a name to the Switch 2. I haven't seen these. I stopped watching them long before the Switch 2 came out. But yeah, good to see that he's still... Everything's still hyper-sexualized for some reason. Cool.
Wretched. This is fucking sickening. And it's not just this, the content has got worse too. All they do is complain about their shit life, and they've adopted such progressive thought that freemium mobile games are no longer predatory, but they are ableist.
Does that become an accessibility matter? I don't know.
Yep, everything's about whether or not, like, even his cartoons became transgender.
Well, I didn't get a thingy.
Hold the button there. Oh,
room cleared.
All right, well, let's go. Here, see, even his cartoons became transgender.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm just talking through a desperate haze of physical agony right now, but I dare say time skips and speed ups are certainly considered enough of a need that ableist freemium games exploit it often enough.
And I don't want to chat.
Yep, and now
I really hate the word ableist.
Yep, now it can't just be about microtransactions. It's ableist. I don't know what's ableist about having to pay for something in a video game.
What is ableist? I'm disabled, so I find this weird.
Even disabled people get disability. Can they not spend that money in a video game? Like, I don't understand what's ableist about this, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Chastise people for addiction, but they have given in to being an exploitable adult. Once a successful gaming YouTuber, they have figured out that they are trans and have ADHD, so now all they're capable of is being a pathetic bed blob. And now any game where you have to figure something out is a chore to them. They want all of their gaming experiences spoon-fed to them like a baby, and they harness progressivism and accessibility as a reason for this having to exist.
Remembering where to go, what does what, where I needed to head up to...
Oh, this is him complaining about Hollow Knight, by the way. This is his complaint about Hollow Knight. Is if he takes a break and comes back to the game, he can't remember where he was at, and somehow that's the game's fault. Listen to the logic here.
Remembering where to go, what does what, where I needed to head after I got the item that lets me do new stuff. My brain. I'm not asking for a game to be its own walkthrough, but those compasses and mission markers and glowing trails that people complain is spoon-feeding and hand-holding and casualization. To some of us, it's the difference between playing a game and our brains locking up like Bethesda software at launch.
And you
understand the point of a game like Hollow Knight is the exploration. The whole point is to explore and figure out where shit is. You can also buy map markers in that game to mark your stuff and make your own waypoints. It's all about exploring. The game's not going to tell you where to go. You're supposed to figure it out. That's the game. Okay.
See, I think James now just hates every single aspect of the gaming industry, and they hate their job. Like, they have the privilege to act more and more childish, and I think they just want to play with toys all day and be a sexual degenerate, and they loathe the fact that they actually have to work for money. The "thank God for me" catchphrase and the self-aggrandizing but obviously tongue-in-cheek nature of the Jimquisition has been ripped away to show who James truly is, and now standing there is just a self-entitled maniac. Take, for example, when they did a 10-year retrospective of the Jimquisition. At this point, they'd been losing subscribers, which we'll talk about, don't worry. But it is crazy that they'd done a video a week for 10 years, and celebration was calling. Just a little extra note here, something I remembered. This isn't even fully true. One thing James fails to know is they actually did 2 remastered episodes. So there's been 2 times when James was sick and they've just reposted an old episode. So they have missed 2 Mondays. But anyway, they can live the lie and just say they've made a new episode a week for a decade, and all they do is just fucking complain about their shit life anyway.
And the other reason it's hard is...
Yeah, the whole show just became I'm complaining about my life, the show, instead of complaining about video games.
Yeah.
Because, well, I'm fucking tired. I've stressed and pondered and worked and written and talked and...
Like, it got to the point where it seems like he doesn't even like video games anymore. He's just forcing himself to do this because he has to put out a show a week. Yep, I have to put out a show a week because I promised people I would. Yeah. And that's what it turned into. Ugh, it's so insufferable.
And talked about all this shit for 10 goddamn years. Don't know if I mentioned it's been 10 goddamn years. It is staggering that I've lasted in the face of YouTube becoming an unviable platform. This channel being basically done for.
It's viable for those who take ad revenue. That's the thing, is you chose not to do the ad revenue thing, and now you're bleeding subscribers, so you're bleeding money because, again, without those people subscribing to your Patreon, you don't make any money. And those people don't want to hear you complain about your shit life anymore, so they unsubscribed, and you lost money. When you lose a subscriber on YouTube and you rely on ad revenue, then you just need to attract new... Oh, wow, someone's already done this for us. Then you just need to attract new viewers. New random viewers can make up the difference in the subscribers you've lost. Like, your subscribers... on a regular channel, your YouTube subscribers are always gonna go up and down. People are gonna fall off. New people are gonna find your channel, and they're gonna watch. Rinse and repeat. But Patreon, it's a lot harder to get Patreon subscribers.
And this side of my career not really being something I can just sort of continue on its own, but for the good bits and the shit bits, I have gone the fucking distance. And you know what? I deserve better than I got. I don't care how arrogant that may sound. For all I've accomplished in this business, I deserve more than the business gave out.
What do they think that they deserve? I really can't figure it out. Again, they did used to do some good work, but now they just create perverted slop. And what, do they want to be paraded around? Do they want to be heralded as a savior of gaming? It's really ugly to see this self-entitlement on display. And fortunately, the general public do seem to see it too. In 2020, James reached the peak of their subscriber count with 900,000. but they have been bleeding them ever since. And currently they sit at 720,000, roughly 180,000 below their peak. And in a very peculiar attempt to own the haters, James has done milestone videos when they dropped below 900,000 and when they dropped below 8.
Yeah, he started trying to act like he doesn't care by doing video milestones for when his subscribers dropped below a certain point, as opposed to, you know, going up.
Going up, yeah.
100,000 subscribers. The under 900,000 special is really just a whole lot of coping about YouTube, saying that they're trying to hide their vids. The fact of the matter is, somehow they were still doing fairly good numbers, getting between 150,000 and 300,000 views on a video, like doing the same show for a decade with absolutely no innovation apart from becoming a non-binary femme, and still expecting to get 1 million views a video or something is just stupid. But the one thing that they will not entertain is that they have changed and that their content has become unwatchable shit.
I've also noticed the perception shift among some of my own fans. People who have told me they went off.
That's right. If your perception changes because you're transphobic, it's not because my content became bad.
Because
the fucking zero accountability is what's insufferable about it.
Off me, not because of coming out, but because my content and persona completely changed afterwards. And I'm like, fucking what? I was trans before I came out, and literally nothing about the show changed except some videos now have multiple topics.
You were trans before you came out, and then you came out. What changed is that you came out, and then your show became about the fact that you came out. Saying I was trans before I came out and the show didn't change. Yeah, that's the problem. After you came out, the show changed. If you came out and the show didn't change,
then
no one would
no
care.
one would care.
That's the part you're missing, you dumb fuck. If your arms grow, do your knees also? No. I mean, I guess kind of your whole, yeah, do your ears hang low? I mean, I guess if part of you grows, then all of you grows.
Per episode.
But the thing is, you can find genuine fans expressing their distaste with James's new content, and they aren't citing their politics, they seem to agree with them. The show is just miserable to watch. They aren't having a fun time trashing stuff, they are just bitter now. And anytime they're not being a queer doing some weird sex stuff, they just seem miserable. And then they do the 800,000 subscriber special. And just look at the setup now, the camera work, the mic as well, the production value is just awful. They are so done with it, but they feel the need to defend themselves, and there's no other way to say it, it just reaches lolcow territory.
He's turning.
Yeah, they have to keep making new content. That's another part of it. You have to keep making new content when you've disabled ads, because people watching your old videos don't make you any money. You have no ads on them. So the only way to keep people subscribed and paying you money is to keep feeding them content that you clearly no longer want to make.
I gotta turn the AC.
All right.
I'm cold.
You clearly no longer want to make this content, but you have to, because you're not doing advertisements on your channel. If you did ads and you made content, that some of it got revisited, because some of it became even more relevant. You know, games go on sale, people want to watch a review that they might have missed. Yeah, like, you get new viewers on old content, and it might not be as much as when you first drop that content, but every new view equals more money when you have ads on your videos.
Well, not like this.
You're not getting that anymore, so you can't just make money or residuals off those old videos now, so you have to keep putting out new videos. You have to. There's no choice. And it's clear that like, it reached a point where it became so obvious that he doesn't want to do this anymore. He's just forcing himself now.
Turning trans. His work has been suffering from it. When he started wearing makeup and going on about being non-binary, I had to...
And he's reading the comments as the content now. This is,
That's
and people
what
are
he's
giving
doing?
him the legitimate criticism. These are fans trying to tell him what's wrong with this content and why he's losing fans.
Yeah.
These are the people who stuck around telling him, hey, this is what you're doing wrong, maybe change it.
Yeah,
this is his reaction to it.
Yeah.
This was his reaction to it.
When he started wearing makeup and going on about being non-binary, I had to unsub. It just got too much. He rocked up in a wig and makeup, and I haven't watched one of his videos since. I guess I'm a massive transphobe. Oh well, yeah, you are. What else have we got?
No, you're just a gamer who wanted to see gaming content from the gaming creator you sub to. That's all that person was. Maybe they are transphobe. Maybe they're not. Does it matter? Just make the gaming content. What they're trying to say is they would keep watching you with your wig, makeup, and all if you just made the gaming content. It has to. Everything has to be centered around me and my identity and my sexuality and my dick is pregnant and my dick
is pregnant.
God damn,
dude. The character maybe wasn't so far off.
He's always been a degenerate, open about sexual encounters with men. He's gone in full mental breakdown mode and trending. I'd support if he was genuine, but it's rather late in the game now when everyone was coming out 5 years ago. The lipstick, I couldn't click on the thumbnails anymore after that and finally unsubbed one day. Once I saw dudes starting to wear lipstick and shit, I got out of there. Yep, I note the fuck out of their turd wearing lipstick. I stopped watching him once he started dressing as a girl, it's just too weird for me. Yep, definitely around the time he started dressing as a woman. I'm not a 10 by any stretch, but he doesn't have the look, nor do I identify like that. Just as much as some try to push that on people, I don't agree with all that and stay in my lane. He's more annoying.
This is supposed to be a video game show, by the way.
I was gonna say, what is this topic about?
This is just him. He's become the topic all the time.
Now.
Like, what is going on here? It starts as though they're gonna clap back at the haters, but they do it so limp-wristedly that they just make themselves the subject of mockery. And at times, things weren't all too sweet behind the scenes either. In 2023, James wrote an update post on their Patreon called On Being Hurt and Cutting Ties. Here, James announces that their editor Justin is no longer working with them. And James is quite dramatic about this, writing, I confronted him and cut ties with him over a week ago, and I've been trying to process the whole thing to work out how to talk about it. I can say I put up with a lot over the years. I put up with theft, I put up with manipulative behavior, I put up with being talked about incredibly hurtfully behind my back. When you find out the guy you pay around $30 to $40 an hour for an average of 2 to 3 part days a week, with breaks literally whenever wanted, is telling people you're overworking and underpaying him, and taking money while you've been lending him cash without expectation of payback, and after he spent 6 months free renting your home, well, let me tell you, it hurts. Then they go on to say that Justin had been exploiting and abusing others, but they're not comfortable giving the details. James does say that Justin had been speaking about them behind their back, giving some reason as to why they would write a post like this. And then Justin expectedly responded with their own post, and he tells quite a different story. Justin claims they had been taken on part-time mainly to make art assets for $1,500 a month.
Okay, so this was the job he signed on for. He signed on as an artist to make the thumbnails, to make the art. That's the kind of editing that and he got $1,500 a month for it.
Yeah, this is already sounding...
I mean, sweet gig.
No, well,
that's
but the stuff he was saying, like,
well,
that's already sounding like it's not a good situation for this editor guy.
No, well, this is the editor's side. So he signed on for a job. So he signed on for a job where he did the art assets for the channel, he did the thumbnails, he did the art assets, and he got $1,500 a month.
Yeah.
And then the job turned into this.
But quickly, James started giving Justin more and more work, with him basically becoming a full-time producer and editor of all of James's content. Justin would even end up living with James at one point in time and took on more of a personal assistant role, driving them to events. But with this extra work, Justin only negotiated his pay up to $1,800 a month. He claimed
So for all that extra work, he went from doing art assets for the channel to doing art assets, being the editor, being the producer. He's writing the description, he's editing the videos, he's posting them to the channel, he's moderating everything. Now he's living with you, he's cleaning your house, he's taking you places.
He's a full-time assistant.
He's scheduling your fucking wrestling events and all this other bullshit that you're doing, and you only gave him an extra $300.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That is a lot.
A lot of work. for not a lot of pay.
Really wish you nerds would keep this crap gaming content on Twitch and stop pulling YouTube with this worthless garbage. You know,
Why are you
YouTube
watching?
has YouTube has a far bigger gaming audience than Twitch does.
Yeah.
Twitch is what YouTubers use to get extra views. Most of their viewers are on YouTube. Yeah, like Maximilian Dude, Angry Joe, Yahtzee. It's a long list.
Why are you watching?
Yeah,
That's my question.
Why did
like
you
this,
click on
this seems like something that you had to find.
Yeah, it is. You nerds, and he clicked on the nerdiest
Yeah,
video he
know.
could find. Why am I
There's
am I in your feed, sir?
There's a lot of
The algorithm's telling on you, homie. Anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Anyway, back to the
Yeah.
weird trans nerd who ruined their career.
Claims he was supposed to be doing 2 days of work a week, and that would work out as around $28 an hour, and that this $30 to $40 an hour number was picked out of nowhere, and they claim with all the extra work they do, it became nearer a 40-hour week. In the post they write, "See, if I was only getting paid for editing those 2 things those 2 days, that means that literally everything else that I was doing for them was unpaid. None of the other podcasts, none of the gameplay videos, and certainly none of the trips taking them everywhere in the past. Those were all freebies suddenly. Basically, that's the thing that James Stephanie Stearling didn't think about. I was either an underpaid full-time worker at $11 an hour, or a decently paid 2-day worker who wasn't paid for a lot of their work." Now, we can't really know the truth there, but another thing that James brings up is that they're in their second marriage now, right? But James brings up that their first wife financially abused them, kind of for a reasoning of why they couldn't pay Justin more. James claims they were in a situation where they didn't have access to their own money. They didn't have ownership over their own bank account, and the money they spent was monitored. And they explain this in the post by saying that they are very easily...
It sounds like you're not responsible with your money, and whoever you were married to was handling the finances. That's not financial abuse. That's kind of just how marriage works.
Yeah,
that's how a lot of marriages work. Is one person kind of makes the budget and handles all the finances. Like you share an account, but like the majority of the budgeting is done by one person, and you know.
You not paying attention to that is.
Well, he's saying that he didn't have any access to the account at all, and the other person just kind of ran everything. But if they're running everything, there's 2 sides to every story. If they're running everything, I'm guessing they're doing it for a reason, and that reason probably is you're super irresponsible with money, and it was risking your place to stay. If the person you're with, it needs, access to the money that you guys are supposed to be sharing to pay rent, and then they go to pay rent and the money's not there because you've spent it on bullshit, then in order to keep us from becoming homeless, I have to take control of the finances until we figure this out. And I wouldn't call that financial abuse. Even if you're the breadwinner, if you're so bad with money that the person that you've married and you're supposed to be, providing for, you're unable to do that because you keep spending money on dumb shit, then I don't blame that person for taking over. I would need to see. There's a lot of information missing here. I would need to see more. I would need to see more. Anyway.
Gaslit and terrible at self-advocacy, and that this abusive relationship left them $100,000 in debt. Now, I understand if the roles were reversed, this wouldn't be a laughing matter, but back then, James was a fella, and they were the one that was taking in all of the money. And I've seen a picture of James's first wife, and they are the most rancid Karen you could imagine. And now this just reads like, "One thing you didn't know about me is that I'm completely pathetic, so it's okay that I don't pay my editor enough." And I think that Justin quite fairly mentions that James is always buying extravagant junk. James loves to take time and show off.
Yeah, you can see it on the sets. He's got fucking... Each one of those pinball machines probably costs a couple $1,000s. Like, he's constantly buying junk like that. So, all I'm hearing here is you're bad with money, and that's why you can't afford to pay your editor more.
Of toys that they've bought, and just look at their backdrop. And there's always new rotating junk as well. Like James is regularly buying pinball machines and figurines whilst talking about being hard up and asking for...
I mean, don't get me wrong. I enjoy the occasional nerd shit. I've got a collection of statues. I'm not buying pinball machines. I don't understand the obsession with pinball machines. It's not just Jim that did that. Like Nicholas DiOrio is famously obsessed with pinball machines.
But I don't
want a collection of pinball. I don't want a collection of. I don't know. They take up a lot of room, and I don't like them enough. Like, sure, if we're out and we're at the barcade or something, and it's got the pinball section. I'm drinking and they give you all those tokens. Yeah, sure, I'll go play some pinball. That sounds fun. But I don't like them enough to buy them and put them in my home for thousands of dollars a pop. Like, I don't feel the need to have a collection of fucking pinball machines. Now, a collection of statues. I do love my statues. And I do making little dioramas with them and posing them on the shelf and stuff. I got some pretty dope ones. I appreciate the artistry. But I don't buy those that often. Like, I might buy one, maybe two a year. Yeah. And that's it. And that really depends on if I get a good deal on one. Like, I probably bought more this year than usual because the comic store in the mall was moving out of the mall. So they were giving me good deals on stuff, trying to get rid of them. But usually, I don't. So, anyway.
Sympathy. And the thing is, James brought all of this to light and will now be forever known as an entitled bad boss that cannot manage people or money. I want to touch quickly upon their wrestling career. Much like the Boglin's obsession that I referenced earlier, a huge amount of the Jimquisition airtime is spent just patting themselves on the back for their shitty wrestling. I don't know anything about wrestling because I am not a closeted homosexual, but unsurprisingly, people seem to think that James is not...
Alright, he said it, not me. He said it, not me. But yeah, if you're a grown man that into wrestling, I kind of feel like you either have to be gay or retarded. Like, I'm sorry. If you guys like wrestling, you do you, but I don't fucking get it. Maybe I'm a little biased. My older brother was obsessed with wrestling growing up. I mean, he wallpapered the room. He wallpapered his bedroom walls. Every inch of that wall was covered. He would take the covers from WWF magazine and every month he'd put a new one up on the wall until he had covered the entirety of his wall. He had all the figures. He had the video games. He watched all of the events. He even had the little, like, ones you stick your thumb up their ass and then they were like thumb wrestling figures.
You stick your thumb up their ass? What?
Yeah, it was thumb wrestling. But it was like with real wrestlers.
I don't recall those.
Those are a real thing.
Hey, I wasn't into wrestling.
So they were about as big as your inhaler. They were about this big.
Yeah.
And they had little holes in their butts. And you put them on your thumb.
That is weird.
So you'd have like one little guy on each thumb, and then you could fucking thumb wrestle. You got
thumb wrestle.
just Google thumb wrestle figures, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm sure. Let me see if I.
Yeah, I don't recall. I had cousins who were really into wrestling. I don't recall them having those.
Let me just put WWF. Here, I'll tell you guys what to Google for. Thumb wrestling toys.
Wrestlers.
Yeah. Let's try toys. Yeah, so that was it. 1985, right here. There's a lot on eBay. They look like that. They were little figures. They look like that.
Well, they all look like they're on the toilet.
Yeah, see? And they got little holes in their bums.
Okay,
and you put them on your thumbs.
Lower back, but...
And you put them on your... Well, some of them it's on the bum. But, yeah, but when you put them on your thumbs, it looks like you got your thumb up their asses. And then you'd have one on your thumb. So you can get the whole,
I do.
So you can get the whole collection right here.
Yeah, maybe my cousins did
have
have
you get
these.
the whole collection right here for $50. They were cheap. They were just cheap little plastic toys there.
Yeah, it was like...
but it's from 1985. Yeah. My brother had a whole collection of those. Anyway, my brother was super obsessed with wrestling. He had all this shit. After high school, he came out the closet. Turns out that man is as gay as the day is long. Everyone I know who's obsessed with wrestling is either mentally deficient or gay, is all I'm saying. So, he said it, not me. He said the quiet part out loud.
Yeah.
not very good at it.
And look at how he's choke slamming that poor lady. Like,
There
not
he is
even
wrestling.
caring about her safety at all. Like, she lands right on her head, which, of course, you're not supposed to land on your head.
Just look at where they're doing this as well. What wrestling ring has trash lying around next to it? It looks like an Antifa drug den or something. And also, unsurprisingly, they bring their gender identity into the wrestling ring. They do podcasts about queer.
Their entire wrestling persona became about the gender identity, and then I think he went on a rant at one point about how he's transitioned into a woman and they won't let him wrestle women, and that's bullshit.
I mean,
no, it's
why
not
would
bullshit.
they let you wrestle
That's what
women?
happened when they did. That was him chokeslamming
Yeah,
a woman.
that's insane.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Trans and disability visibility in wrestling, because what we need is more big gay disabled people pretending to chokeslam each other. And nowadays James does have some type of a writing career. They have worked
Oh yeah, and then he just keeps making articles about how characters in video games that aren't trans are now trans.
Are trans.
Like, look at that. This
on each other. And
Vampire Survivors Giovanna is trans. There's 0 things in the game to tell you this. This is nowhere in the game. He has just projected that onto this character. I cannot count the number of times I have seen that shit on Twitter. There is a bunch of trans people on Twitter right now who will swear up and down and try to convince you that Lara Croft, the straightest gaming icon
I've seen that. Yes.
ever,
Because I was like,
is
what?
trans for some reason. There is 0 things, and I have played every Tomb Raider game to date. There has not been a hint of her ever being born a man, other than the fact that I guess she raids tombs, and that's a man's job, which I think sounds kind of sexist.
Yeah, that is sexist.
But she is a sex icon for straight men, made by straight men. There is absolutely nothing about
Why
her.
can't we have anything? Why? Why do y'all have to
Because it's all projection.
constantly,
It is all projection.
constantly come and take our shit?
It is all projection.
Like-
And they've done that with one of the, I can't remember which one, but apparently one of the Harry Potter characters is trans, despite the author of Harry
Being
Potter
not
being
into this.
super against trans people. Apparently one of them is trans.
Being really not.
It is
into
it is all 100%. 100% projection.
Why can't we have things without
Because
men?
it's not
I'm
really
sorry,
about.
I'm not trying to be mean. I want to say white men, but it's not just white men.
It's not because it's not really about inclusion. They'll try to convince you that it's about inclusion and blah 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 and equality. But the thing is, you can give them all the new trans media you want, like Concord. Oh, well, yeah, it's weird. Every time they make new trans stuff, it fails. So they have to insert trans stuff into the stuff that's successful.
And then it
Why?
fails.
Why? Because I want to be included in this thing I already like, and it doesn't have trans people in it. Well, maybe that one's trans, and you guys just didn't notice, and I did. And they just have to insert themselves into things that already exist because they want that thing to be trans. They don't want a new trans thing. They want the thing they like to be trans. They want to be in the thing that they like.
Don't get me started on
Right?
Dragon Age. But anyway,
Yeah.
why can't we have anything? Why does everything have to be like co-opted?
Bitch, y'all got Wakanda.
I'm not talking about y'all as in black people. I'm talking about women. Just talking about women. Not trying to make it a race thing.
No,
I'm just
you
talking
cannot
about
have tits.
Why can't we
in
have
Dragon
shit?
Age, in Dragon Age Veilguard, you cannot have tits bigger than a C cup. But you can chop them to fuck off and get top surgery scars.
Yeah.
So your tits,
'cause
you can't make
that's
yours.
what
You, a
I've got going on
natural
here.
born black woman, cannot make herself.
Nope,
You cannot make a
I
character
can't.
that looks like you in Dragon Age Veilguard. But you can chop them tits off and
I
become a man if you want.
Yep. I
Do you
can
feel
that.
included yet?
No, I don't. I really don't.
Jesus
In fact, I feel like something that I liked and enjoyed
Has been
got
taken from you?
taken away from me.
It's because it did.
Nowadays, James does have some type of a writing career. They have worked on Quantum Witch, Date Everything, and Vampire Survivors. You see the likes of Laura Kate Dale and Jim Stearling getting work in the games industry, but I don't think it should be too demotivating. Now I can say to
Yeah, so like he's taking all these side gigs now to stay afloat. And you know what? Maybe that's where you shine best, is behind the scenes and not in front of the camera. Because he's done voice acting work for indie games, done writing work on websites, he writes articles, he does writing work for some indie games. Yeah, like, do that. Do that stuff.
Yeah,
you don't need to review them anymore. No. It's clear you don't want to play video games anymore. You just want to... He doesn't want to play video games anymore. He just wants to insert himself into them. That's his thing now. So just do that, I guess. Because there's no way you're ever going to get a job working at a AAA game. So my games will be safe and you can just go ruin indie games, I guess.
Yep. Ruin games for the rest of us. There you go.
What extent, but I do believe the anti-woke narrative that DEI hires are making game development and companies worse. But I do think something gets overlooked.
Game lasted 11 days.
There's a type of autism that these people have that makes them present and create in these ways that are quite unfortunate. But what goes along with this is a personality type of being incredibly self-important and unable to feel shame. This allows them to jam their foot in the door.
Yep, that's the combination. The deadly combination that makes you trans. Being completely narcissistic and obsessed with yourself while also being unable to feel shame. It's a deadly combination.
I don't understand it. And this is my thing. It's like, for you to even sit here and say, I'm upset that I can't wrestle women. You are a fucking big ass man.
Yeah, like 350 pounds,
Jesus
6 foot tall man.
Christ.
Yeah. Nope, not a man. Don't you dare misgender her.
Jesus.
She's a beautiful woman. A beautiful pregnant penis having woman. Somehow. I don't know, you figure this shit out.
I'm so confused. Like, and that's the thing. It's like, I don't care. I just don't care either way. But why?
Yeah, just stop forcing it. Yeah, stop forcing it on everyone else.
Why do you have to be selfish?
Why
does everything have to be about you? And why do you have to step on other people?
That's the thing about acceptance, is you can't force it.
Yeah, why are you forcing this? And that's the other thing.
You can't
this
force
is what
people
I
to
will
accept
make about race. As a black person, and I know you hate when people say shit like
here
that.
We go.
But
here we go. Let me get your soapbox.
It just feels like I want to be a minority, but I don't want to have to deal with the years of suffering and icky parts that come with being a minority.
I'm so sick of all this privilege.
Like,
I want to be included,
I want to feel
too.
special, but I don't want the bad parts
That's the inclusion.
that come with it.
That's why they harp on about inclusion, because that's the part they really want to be included in.
And I want to force. I want to force the acceptance.
Yeah, that's why.
Again, I will accept you to the moon and back. But when you start forcing it on people, and then
because that's what it's really about. Because when they say inclusion, what they really mean is, I want to be included in the minority space.
You don't want to be included.
No, they want to be included as a minority, but they're not one.
No, you're not.
Please include me in your minority struggle. I want to be part of that.
I want to be part of the struggle, but I don't want to do any of the struggle.
Yeah, I want to be part of it, but I want to be able to opt out of it when it gets too rough.
Yeah, when it gets too hard, I want to opt out. I want to shoehorn in the acceptance.
I want to be the hero, and I want to be part of the thing, and I want to be on the right side of history.
And I don't
but if
care
the struggle
if
gets
it takes
too hard,
away somebody else's.
Yeah, but if the struggle gets too hard, then I can just put on my big boy clothes and become a man again, and no one will care.
And no one
and
will
now
care.
I'm not a minority anymore. Now I can become normal.
Like, I'm sorry.
You don't get that option, but they do.
I have daughters who play sports, and you mean to tell me that if you decide that you want to play these sports, then you just think that you should get to play sports? And with, like, I'm the last one, to tell somebody that you can't do what you want to do, but when it doesn't make sense, when you're not using your brain, like, why would you get into a wrestling ring with a woman? Like, I saw
because women
that
wrestle,
woman get manhandled.
Because women wrestle. No, she got woman handled by another woman. Because women wrestle women, and that's a woman. That's a big, beautiful woman. That's a BBW right there. And if you don't agree with that, it's because you're a transphobe.
Okay.
You're the problem.
Yep, I guess
that's why.
I'm the problem here. I think if we treated it the way that it needs to be treated, where it's not just something that you just fell down there into them, didn't you?
Yep. Yeah. Fuck that up.
If it didn't get treated as this thing of, oh, well, let's just give you what you want. No, where you actually have to put in some work, some mental work. I think it wouldn't be this push, this big thing. It shouldn't be this, and I don't.
It's because the struggle that it's because look.
Hey,
God,
I would never take any medicines.
No, you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I was gonna say this is probably gonna get me in some kind of trouble, but who gives a shit? I genuinely want an answer to this because I feel like your struggle is as made up as the gender you're pretending to be. I constantly hear trans rights, human rights, trans rights this and trans rights that, and you're fighting for your rights. I need a trans person. In the comments, or in chat, if there's one in chat right now, I need a trans person to tell me what right I have. And I'm talking to American trans people here, obviously, because I'm not from another country. But I need to know what right I have, or my wife has, as straight Americans. What rights do we have that you don't? I need to know what right you have right now that you legally can't do that I can. Because I always hear about trans rights. I remember black people struggle with civil rights. Now that made sense to me. They were 3/5 of a person. They couldn't drink from the same water fountain as me. They couldn't go to the same restaurants. Like, they couldn't go to the same schools. They had rights issues that we didn't have. Gay people had rights issues that we didn't have. They couldn't get married. They couldn't eat at certain restaurants. They couldn't go certain places. But all that's behind us now. I can marry this black woman. I can marry a man. You can be trans and marry another trans person. So what right is it that you don't have? I need to know. Like, I'm all for helping you. I will fight for your rights. I just need to know what rights it is you're not getting. Because I always hear the trans rights thing, and they never tell me what rights they're not getting. That's the part that doesn't make sense to me. It feels made up.
Yeah.
That part of the struggle feels made up.
It does.
Unless you're talking about the right to go in a restroom, in which case, that's not really a right. You don't have a right to go into any public restroom.
No,
you just, that's kind of a privilege thing. Like, but family restrooms, like, I don't know. Like, are we really fighting over that? Like, what is the right that trans people are fighting for? I don't understand.
I mean, I don't get why he took it and just, like,
I told you it got bad. This is why this one's rough for me, because this was one of my favorite YouTubers as far as gaming content goes. I like my daily, and they've all gone like some weird route except for like one or two of them. Like, my daily rotation of gaming videos was Angry Joe, Zero Punctuation, so that's Yahtzee. He's still doing it, but he's doing it under another name. Then there was the Completionist, but he made a fake charity to defraud people, so he doesn't make content anymore. Yeah, like they've all kind of fallen. Total Biscuit, but he died of cancer. Yeah. Jim Stearling, who's now Stephanie Stearling, and now can't stop talking about trans shit. I just want to hear about the video games, bro. I don't care. I don't care how pregnant your penis is and where you're putting it. I don't give a fuck. Just please talk about the video games. That is all I was there for.
Yeah.
And Angry Joe does more movie shit than games anymore. Like, they all just kind of... I don't know. Oh, yeah, and there was JonTron, but he was a super racist guy. And and Pro Jared, but he had a Snapchat where he was sharing his news with minors. So
well, that was an unfortunate name, too. I mean, did no one think of that?
Jared definitely didn't. Yeah, so I don't know. Gaming content feels cursed. Wanna know why I don't make gaming content? That's why. That's why. I want to be lumped in with those people. All right, let's see how this ends.
For the job, even when their credentials are absolute shit.
This book is the culmination of years of butt-based research.
So to the autistic neets in the audience that I imagine there are a few of, just try to shut the shame off and trick your ways into positions of power. But with this, the Gymquisition now has infrequent uploads. And I think James made a great decision to do this. The show took a few months break not uploading, and now they seem to release once a month or whenever James feels like it. I'm not 100% on that, but the quality is noticeably better. Now, I'm not saying I'd watch it or there's redemption in sight for James, but at least they don't just sound fed up. And I think people want to hear James say, we're going to stand up and fight against the bad practices, not, I'm so miserable, everything's pointless.
Anyway.
Yeah, but that's the problem now. Is the thing most people agree is the bad practice, and the big like point of contention right now in most of gaming is that woke shit. The stuff that you would like is the stuff that's being shoved into everyone's face and they don't want. So what are we fighting back against? If you're the guy leading the charge, or the girl leading the whatever, if you're the one leading the charge here on this bad content that's ruining gaming, well, that bad content that everyone agrees is ruining gaming is the content you would have pushed for a year ago, like earlier. So, like, I don't think you're the right person for the job. I don't want to say man, but Jesus Christ.
Right.
Anyway,
individual, yeah.
Today's video is one that I hope will be good. I feel awful. I am sweating like nobody's business. I'm not very well at all. The chronic pain is terrible. I slept on my neck weird, and now I've got some sort of pinched nerve or something. I don't...
This is how we're starting a gaming video, by the way.
Want to be here.
Yeah, this is what people got sick of.
Yeah.
On the plus side, my hair looks fantastic.
Didn't ask. Now talk about Bobby Kotick and his association with Jeffrey Epstein already. And now when it comes to James Stephanie Stearling, I'm pretty sure there's going to be stuff I have missed, good and bad. So do let me know, because I'm thinking of doing a follow-up stream to cover any of James's funny little moments that I didn't get to here. So stick around for that, like the video if you liked it, and there'll be more content soon.
I'm gonna have to clip that stream, because I did watch some of that stream, and I can honestly say, as much as I like Liquid Sonic's videos here, he is kind of direct and to the point with his videos. They're obviously scripted, and he's just doing it documentary style and giving you the information. And when you're watching him live streaming, like, you're getting his actual reaction to this stuff as he's discovering it. So he comes off a lot more human, where he's like, Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah. Where he's like, all of that stuff clearly gets cut out when he makes his videos. And you know what? I think you should leave it in, Sonic. Yeah. I think you should leave it in. Just go the Turkey Tom route and just leave the reactions in. Just, if you have a reaction to something, even if you had the reaction to it in the research phase and you weren't filming, just write it down and make sure to reenact it when you film it, because just have that genuine reaction to shit, because guess what? Your viewers are having that reaction.
Yep.
Have it with us, man. Have it with us. All right. That is going to do it for tonight's stream, though. Yeah. It is. It's almost 6 a.m. Holy shit, we went a lot longer than I thought we would. Yeah. All right. I want to thank all you wonderful witches for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. we are going to try. I don't know if I'll do daily uploads or daily live streams. That is a hard schedule to maintain with my current work schedule. I doing overtime right now, and we got a lot going on. So it may just be I'll do longer streams on my days off. I have 3 days off a week now, so I'll do 3 days of really long streams and then cut those into VODs that I can then post the rest of the week. So it also gives drama a chance to build up, because doing it every day, I sometimes just like kind of caught up on drama and I don't really have anything new to talk about. So also means the wife can join me more, because we'll be streaming earlier and going later, hopefully. Anyway, thanks for watching this one. If you guys like the video, if you guys like the stream, be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe, help me reach 1,000 subscribers, because unlike Jim, I do want to put ads on my video because I like money. And, follow me on Twitter, join the Discord to see when I go live. That's pinned in chat. Thanks for watching this, and I'll see you wonderful witches on the next one. Peace.
Later.